I have to get used to chat being up there, not on my... and you also need to find a place for my... In case I need to look up answers to questions in the game. Oh, is Stream Elements being weird again? Here. I swear, Stream Elements have been having an issue. Normally it shows up before anything else. I don't know, it's weird. Okay. I see Future Savior claim first already. So I'll rehash the rules as we go forward. Ah, Crooked got second. Amazing. Rapid times today. So I guess to rehash from last time, for Persona and Phoenix Wright, I'll be starting in PNG mode and swapping to 3D whenever anyone redeems for it. So that, and I'll swap back and forth as people do. Got 90 hours. I just saw that again. It's insane to me that I've spent 90 hours playing this game. Officer DeBoy. Officer ya boy. Officer DeBoy, reporting for duty. You can play the cheating at games game. I forgot. Need to make sure I'm set up properly. I'm all sorts of out of whack right now. Holy crap. It's mainly because I have to, even when I know I'm not like using the thing, I have to be ready to use it. I have to get in that habit. Hey. I think I'm getting hooked on gambling. Let's keep working towards 50,000. I think I already have it, don't I? I think I already have the 50k. No, that's right. I was on the second half of it. That's right. We need to go to the slots machine. Okay. I'm trying to remember what we all needed. We had the slot machines is what we were doing. We needed to game the slot machines. And we needed specific... Oh god. My brain's trying to remember. Alright, we had to go get specific... we had to open up specific things. It was the control panels. So we need to find the control panels and turn those in. And turn them on rather. So... you know what? Maybe I should double check something. Calendar. You know, I've had that job at 777 and I've never shown up. It does not make enough money to make it worth my time. Let's see. I need to remember what I was doing. Crap. That's just... Sorry. Nope. That's... Helping. Maybe the 6th heist is... Nope. Okay. Never mind. Okay, that didn't help me at all. Okay. So I need to find... I think it was the red and green one. Maybe? Also still missing a will seed. Not Keikaku. Slot rooms, definitely. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that if I go into some of the maybe if, oh wait, no, now it's here. Find the red and green panels. Oh, hi. My brain is not fully on today. I do apologize. I have to remember what I'm doing. Hang on. My brain has to turn back on. I do know that we have Pale Rider, which was the last thing we did last time, which is very cool. I did the wrong thing. This is fine. This is fine. I messed up. Oh, man. I think this is mostly just residual, I need to get my brain working again energy from this last weekend. My weekend was a little bit scuffed, as they say. Which was fine, but also a little bit like, need to get my brain working again. So, oh. Hello. I'll just fight, this is fine. I am not being as careful as I should be. I not have MP. I have no MP, holy crap. It's not great for me. Why do I have no MP? I left myself with nothing. Fire resistance up. Okay. Oh, everybody is out of MP. I see. This is not great for me. Why do I have no MP? How did I leave myself like this? This is fine. This is fine. I'm sure this will be just fine. Yeah, that was fine. I should probably also be sprinting through enemies anyway, but I am not at my maximum potential right now. I need to drink some water first. Let me drink some water. The water will definitely solve my problem, I think. Let's see. Doing soul. Okay, we need... Okay, yeah, that's right. This is the part where I should probably be... This is definitely the part I should be using up items, because we need the extra power. And we also just need to get through to the end. Because once we have our infiltration route, we're just fine, so it doesn't matter. It does not matter as long as we have the infiltration route. Where am I going? Where am I? Truly, where am I? What am I doing? Where am I and what do I do? Let's see. It's the red and green panels. You red, you look yellow. Oh, this one's yellow. This one's the yellow panel. Okay, I gotta find the red and green panels. Oh, that's right. One of them was near the beginning. I remember now. Future Savior said something about one of them being near the beginning of the area, so I'll need to go back and get it. That's fine. I'll have to... I should probably go find the one that's annoying to get first anyway, because then I don't have to worry so much. How about this light? Still like the grungy backgrounds in casinos like this. It's kind of like how it is in Sonic Adventure 1, where it's the grungy looking back area. Oh.
Show me your true form.
I couldn't really jump this one the way I wanted to, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll just deal. I'll just have to win. It's fine. Okay. Double checking some stuff. Okay, there we go. Eh. On-pass. Yeah. I think I have... Right away I have something? Yeah, I do. That's pretty good. And that's the end of the fight. I feel like the problem I have now is that I have so many good attacks that use up all of my SP that I just end up burning through it all really quick.
Leave the noobs and let's go.
Thank you, Utab. Wait, this is the entrance again. Okay, wait, no. I should probably double check. Oh, now Stream Elements says I'm playing. Alright, I should probably find that panel while I'm out here. That's a safe room. Near the beginning, that's... They're self-contained dungeons in this area, so... I should be able to find the panel that I'm looking for. Oh, here it is. There we go. Is this one of the control panels we want? Definitely is. Never thought I'd be tucked back here. Alright, so we have one half of the puzzle. Just finished disabling it. Means we need to find the green panel now. Okay, so now we just need to find the green panel, which... Wow, this place really is just a lot of people who want to win. So I gotta find the green panel, which I think is in the back somewhere. If I had to take a guess, it's probably somewhere way far back. So I'll have to... I should be grinding a little bit more anyway while I'm out here, because it would be really nice.
Show me your true form. Show me your true form.
Well, that's pretty good. Okay, now I need to find the... Hello. Excuse me, lady. At this point, this is turning into I'm just jumping everything in a 5-mile radius. I could use just a lot of Almighty and just kill them, because it does do a lot of damage. Pure damage is a valid strategy in this game. It's not the best strategy, but it's valid. I should probably be... the only problem that I have with Ryuji is that he's not fast, so I can't get to use him before everybody else. I could probably pass the turn to get to him, but that seems like a unnecessary risk. Okay, or haven't I checked yet? Wait, am I allowed to use these? Sure. Oh, I see. I can use the slot machines. I don't feel like using these because I feel like that's an unnecessary kind of risk. Hi, item. Free stuff. Thick parchment. Imagine riding up to EY with 80,000 pounds of thick parchment and just handing it to him. Oh.
I suppose I should be keeping myself alert. I suppose I should be keeping myself alert.
Oh, what the? They're not strong, and I'm not strong enough to be able to run through those guys, apparently. That's very weird. Oh, it's because they have the... I think it's because I'm not strong enough to deal with Ose yet. I see. I was unaware of how that worked, but that's fine. Ow. I don't think that was supposed to happen, but we'll take it. I like the heavy attack animations are really cool. They're very impressive. I think I like the heavy animations in this game about as much as I liked them in SMT. Gun boost. So gun skills. So that would boost triple down, which would be really nice given what we have. I think I'm probably going to skip over Psybreak because if an enemy is going to negate an attack type,
Okay.
I probably will just swap to a different character when it gets the Joker's turn. So there's no real need for me to worry about it. Oh. You don't see me.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh boy. It was funny. I talked to my mom about it today, and I thought it was funny that she said you should probably start another game soon. And it's like, yeah, I have no control over that with this game. I want to finish it before I like get into anything else, but I thought it was funny because it was just like, oh yeah, I do know that this game has been going for a while. Not a bad thing, but it's certainly an aspect of this game that I think is kind of funny. Because this game has gone for quite a while. It is kind of impressive. It's also really funny, in my opinion. I started this game in January. That's what I get for playing once a week.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure if I had the ability to stream more than once, so stream this game more than once a week, I probably would be able to do something like that, but I also know that if I were streaming more than the 3 times I do in the week usually, I would probably die from exhaustion. Or at least not be able to get anything good done. It's kind of like there's a quote by Albert Einstein that I remember paraphrasing. It's, if you're able to drive a car and kiss a pretty girl at the same time, you're not giving the kiss the attention it deserves. And that's kind of what I feel whenever I'm thinking about how my work would be. If I could be a full-time streamer and also make video games at the same time, one or the other wouldn't get the right attention. Like my projects would definitely not be as good as they should be if I were trying to do both them and if I were trying to do both things at the same time. I definitely would not be getting either of them to be where they should be. Where is this panel?
Do you have a moment?
Ah, that's right. This is the room I'm not supposed to open. Yellow panel. Brain, work with me here. Come on, tell me where it is. Well, damn, I should use that to spin my lack of a driver's license as a positive. Yeah, because now you can kiss pretty girls with all the attention they deserve. That's exactly how it works, man. I mean, to be fair, if you live in a place that doesn't require a driver's license, it's not really like it's like an awful thing, you know? It's like, oh, I can't drive a car. It's like, well, damn. Who cares? But it is, I do think though that. Hold on, what are you doing? Like, what is it, Akechi? Oracle, would it be possible to tamper with the average win percentages for the slot machine? So you want to take advantage of the system just like we did for the dice games. Essentially, my aim here is the giant slot machine. You mean the one that's 5,000 to play? Don't know if that's really possible. Oh, that sounds fun to me. Just give me a second. Oh boy. There's Job's done. Save it all the cheating mechanisms in the area. Giant ones still only on an 8-to-2 ratio, though. Honestly, no guarantee it'll work properly. Does that mean it'll miss 2 times out of 10? That's somewhat concerning. Should be fine. Nothing the Phanthees do can ever be truly considered risk-free after all. If we want to succeed, we have no choice other than this. Seems like a sound argument to me. Very well, let's leave this to Joker then. By the way, we already know where we're going. You want to head there now? We'll explore some more. And by explore some more, I mean I'm going to narc the guy down the hall. Because, why not? At this point, I see no reason not to. Oh wait, no, never mind. Well, I'm gonna run around. At this point, I'm just running around getting extra experience, so this is worth it. It's worth it. Where am I going? Where am I going? I swear I get lost every time I enter this place. I swear. Hello.
I'll reveal your true
But it is. I do think though that when I look at how I play games, especially on stream, it's like, well, if I streamed more often, I don't think I'd be able to. I don't think I'd be able to give them the attention they deserve. And you know, vice versa. If I were trying to do both things. Oh, it's not weak. It's not strong against guns. That's good. But also, I think it's nice because this makes it so I also still have my weekends. That is something I've noticed a lot of streamers do, and it makes me kind of worry for their like mental health in a weird way. I think it's just because I see somebody play, like, you know, they're streaming every single day, and it's like, well, when you're streaming, you're socially on, right? You do have to have some social graces active in that sense, unless you're trying your best to make people confused. But when you're trying to, when you put yourself out like that all the time, it's like, oh yeah, you have to. It is kind of like a mental, you know, it's a bit of a marathon to keep going like that. Oh, I just went right through. Oh, I can do that from the front. Oh, that's cool.
I'll reveal your true form.
And I leveled up Izanagi Picaro. That's really okay. Let's see about the big machine. So all cherries get us 5,000, BAR gets us 10,000, and a 777 gets us 50. Wonderful, actually managed to score that 50. There's a 20% chance the rig won't work, and even if we win, it might not be enough. This is a big gamble, Joker. You sure about this? Yeah, let's do it. I just want to see what happens. Hit the button. 7. 7. 7. Hey! 50,000 coins. True, you are a special Joker. Look at all the money! So, how are we gonna carry this? That's way too many coins. Doesn't it sound like a jackpot to you? What? Who got it? No surprise the customers are reacting to this commotion. We should leave for now. What are the coins? Those are just for show. The actual card coin total has already been added to our card. Wonder if we'll be able to use that slot machine again. You wish to win more coins. I'm pretty sure we have enough. More is better, always better than less. Then again, I suppose we are already good to go. Yeah, let's go. Just go. We're heading straight there. I am not gonna waste my stuff. Oh God, Hecko, the next series. My goodness, man. How are you doing today? Oh my goodness. Man, he's also the big spender. My goodness. Did you choose one from the list? I am fascinated. High limit card. Get the high limit. Oh, you know what? I should probably grab some of these Somas while I'm here. That's fine. I've not looked at the list yet. I would, if possible, the list may be a good place to look for this one. Oh, there's the guy waiting there. I see there's a guard waiting there for us. I'm gonna go save really quick. Didn't we already have voice cards on the backlog? Yes. That is for the Wednesday section. So I've kind of got voice cards for Wednesday. So what I'm gonna do, oh, game list. Oh, my bad. It's exclamation game list. I do have voice cards down for, so I've determined Crooked, the best way for me to handle some of the how this is gonna work is that it might be wise of me to put the game, if I choose a game, like if I specifically choose one, it'll be like queued up on Wednesdays. And then the redeemed ones will be queued up for Thursdays, unless it's a longer game or if like one finishes before the other. Then it's like, okay, we have a list and a backlog, and then those things can go in the list. I might need to make a spreadsheet at some point so I can keep track of all of the redeems, like Sundays and series. But I'm not too worried about it yet. Mostly just because we haven't had so many. Like right now is the most I've had, where I have 3. Because I have the 3 from the Monopoly one. And that's kind of the most I've had in a while. So I'm not too worried, but okay, let's see. Items to heal. Stamina kit. Allies. 2 healing IV. I'm gonna write down that Hecko redeemed for a series.
What are your thoughts?
I think I'm gonna actually, you know, I'm gonna wait on the stamina kit for now because we aren't so worried.
What are your thoughts?
Go back.
Shall we go?
Okay, I'm gonna save first. Then, all right. So members floor is where I need to go back. We're gonna go use that red room on the probably halfway through PWA. So there's probably no more than 3 weeks. So that one wouldn't be too bad to put the next game behind, because I still have no clue when Persona is gonna end. So having the two, having it put behind Phoenix Wright would probably be a good idea. And I will clarify that Phoenix Wright is going to be, we finish the first game, and then that's it for Phoenix Wright for now. But I did actually preemptively make it so that if we do play the other 2 games in the series at some point, if we play all 3 games, then they'll all go in the same playlist on YouTube, which was something that I thought about in advance because I knew that that would be something we do. So that would probably be a good idea. Great new.
Alarm time, inmate. One of my favorite
Do we have
duties.
any?
We're gonna chop 'em up all at once.
Do we have any we can get? None I. All right, none I really want.
Choose wisely.
Let's see what I can do with the ones that I don't need. Like on Legion. I can make another Pale Rider, but I don't have the means for it. Kaiwan. Oh,
Is this
Kaiwan's the
something
star
you
one.
need?
Not the whole trilogy in one go. Well, specifically, I will say that is something where it's the devil's in the details, where you redeemed for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and I happened to have and I got the trilogy. There is a difference there. Okay, so I could get Kaiwan.
Do you really need
I don't actually, but also it is very
this
powerful.
something you need?
I could do something silly with this. But most of the reason why I wouldn't say the whole trilogy in one go is because it'd probably end up like this, where it'd be, yes, we have a game series that takes up half the year, which I'm not adverse to. It's just that it's an observation that's like, okay, well, committing to all 3 in one go might be a bit of a task. I committed to this because I wanted to celebrate getting to a year by playing a game related to the one I played when I first started. Let's do Legion.
Do you really
Yes, I
need
do.
this?
Do not question me.
Choose
See,
which
I'm trying my
skills
best
to
here.
inherit.
Let's see. Do skillful. Actually, no. We'll do draining mouth. Yeah, we'll do draining mouth. Salt dive, rising slash, Masa Kukaja, Yakaja, and Counter Strike.
This should bestow
There we
great
go.
power. I see.
But yeah, I figured that would be. What about the Roundabout Desert Bus Mode Subathon win? That is when I believe I had it down for 500 followers, or I think it was either that or a sub goal. But I also haven't been able to not. Yeah, it's gonna be a little while. But that's just because, you know, it's just the nature of the thing. I think sub goals and like follow goals are just naturally, like, unless you're like exponentially growing every stream, I think it's one of those things where, yeah, these take a little while, but that's okay. They are goals nonetheless. Like 300 I put down, I wanted to do trophy percent for Smash Bros. Melee because I personally found that very interesting. Mainly just because I think it'd be fascinating to try it. And do it as a follow-thon type thing. But with the subathon, I feel like I would also have to prep, because I would have to set up accordingly. Sounds good to me. Yeah, it's like, I think it's a follow goal. I'm gonna double check that actually. Is it a follow goal or is it a sub goal? I'm actually curious now. I also need to make sure I'm not looking at my own stream while I'm streaming. Turn me off. Okay, where is it? Sub goal. Oh, it's not on the sub goals, but I do know that it's probably gonna be the next sub goal with like either that or it might be the 400. It might be another follower goal thing. I'll have to adjust it. The only problem is that the roundabout desert bus mode, I know that that's going to be an entire day. I have to absolutely prep accordingly because that is going to be very long. That is going to be a long day. That is going to be a very long day. So I already know that that's going to be a day and a half of, what was it? It's like, how long is it again? It's like 20 some hours. And I said something about trying to get past the entire getting past the world record. I don't think that's a wise decision. I could probably do it, but I don't think it's a good idea. I should probably get rid of some of the personas I don't use.
You can't handle
Oh, that's right. You're a couple levels above me. Who are you again?
It is neither
Oh, you're the
remotely
one from the
nor
anime. I know
unreasonable.
you. Hecko, did you actually choose what you wanted for the next series, though? I was kind of thinking about it. I'm like, wait a minute.
Excessive
That's
power
Melchid-
will only bring about ruin.
Deck. Okay, I should probably put together two things I don't worry about losing.
Is this something you need?
I like how they keep asking, is this something you need? And I'm like,
Choose which skills to
no, it isn't. But I also kind of want to see what happens. Doubles counter damage. That would actually be very cool. Let's see, Yanga. Probably grab. Yeah, I could probably grab most everything.
This should beget a respectable.
Ah, go ahead.
Now, let us
Okay, this is gonna be the breaking one, so we're gonna see what happens. And then what I can do is accordingly actually use. I got a bird. I got Garuda. Sandstorm. That's a dumb.
Well,
All right, so what did I actually?
a most
So did he
unexpected
actually
turn
get
of
anything
events.
new, or is he just nope? We got bird. All right, bird up, I guess. So now what I could do is wait until another red door. So go back up to the members forum. I have a bit of an idea. I would be eager to see you play the second game of the Ace Attorney trilogy soon after some of the other Thursday games in the backlog. Like, so long as I have it in mind, I think I'll be redeeming it later this year. Not to, like, be annoyed by Ace Attorney, but I know that game in particular might have themes that might intrigue you. See, that's the thing. It's not necessarily that I'm against playing more Ace Attorney. It's more just that it's, like, the only reason I didn't commit to playing all three from the start was that I wanted to see how I liked it first. So far, I've been really liking it. But I've also recognized that I do worry about doing what I did to myself with Triangle Strategy last year, where I get so obsessed with one thing that it might, like, take away from being able to do more varied things. But I also think that oh, that's right, we don't need to go anywhere. I like how they're like, we don't need to go back. Fine, fair. But with Ace Attorney though, if the game is going to be done if it's like 5 streams a game, what's that, like a month and change for it's like a month and a week of per game. If each game is around the same length, that's not too bad. Like, yeah, if you're looking at the over the course of a year, yeah, you're saying that's like a lot of weeks of Ace Attorney, but it's also like, oh, looking at all 3 games in a row, it's like, oh, that's actually not too bad. But we'll see. I'm also curious what Hecko decides on. Must be due to instigation of Sai-san. We should be prepared to fight. Oh yeah, sure, I can fight. I'm just talking about games to play. Yeah, Sai, you should probably work on the your infrastructure kind of sucks, my man.
We merely followed your rules.
Isn't it weird that every single time somebody has a microphone in this game, it's always a bad quality?
It appears both the Sai-san of the real world and that of this world are at their wits' end.
That makes sense.
the only one who's gonna be leaving, Black Suit.
That has the same energy as Goku Black from Dragon Ball, just like black.
Things would have been so much simpler if we could do this from the start.
Are you sure about that? Oh, right, I remember you. Oh my god, that's been a while since I've seen this one. Hi. Holy crap. I remember this design very well. This is one of the weirder demons. This man isn't black. Yeah, that's the one. That's exactly the one. I love it. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful, but I need to test weaknesses. I don't know if it's still weak to... Okay, so it blocks wind. That's good to know. How about gun? Okay, well, it doesn't block gun. Good to know.
Shall we?
How about psychic? Oh, this thing is... Oh, I am cooking this man. All right, get shot. Get shot. Punch him. Oh, that was easier than I thought. What the heck? That was supposed to be a mini boss. All right, well, I'll take that. I was kind of surprised by that one. That one actually caught me off guard.
Now I'm even more
Masukunda.
charming.
Increase. Oh, that's really good, actually. What do I do? I have not been using pull input very much at all, so I should probably just get rid of it. I am fine with that. Geez, Sai. Oh, it's funny. We've seen that already. It's interesting seeing this and then also having Phoenix right in the back of my head. Wow, this really is just exactly what we were seeing in Phoenix Wright. Okay, all right. I know this is the second time I've said this, and I think it's the second time I've said it between the two games. Real talk. What is up with the Japanese law system that we have stories like this continuously talking about the same themes of law?
Are you serious, sis? Why won't you answer me? Mako-chan.
Well, that's disturbing.
Don't think such a petty trick could defeat me. I may have to acknowledge your skills. If you can make it up to the manager's floor.
Well, that's nice.
She thinks the trials which shape the outcomes of people's lives are nothing more than gambles.
Which is horrible, but also, yeah. I actually looked into it over the weekend. It really is as messed up as the statistics imply. That makes too much sense, but also is really horrifying.
I wish I didn't have to hear that from Sai-san herself.
Sis is completely distorted. We have to stop her quickly.
Fair enough. We'll figure it out.
We all feel the same.
Yeah,
way.
that's kind of terrifying that would be the notion in law. Is that okay? We need to put them away. So,
She mentioned something about a manager.
all right, put them away in some method.
Let's try heading up there. We'll change Nijima-san's heart for sure.
Get up there. We got this. It is fascinating to see though that because it's the difference between the difference in law systems is. Let's go to the high limit floor. Then, because the basis in law is really based on what you consider to be the state of the beginning of a trial. If you consider a trial to be someone is innocent until proven guilty, then it's generally going to be more about find evidence to prove that the crime happens, not you're trying to disprove that the crime happened. Which is probably why guilty until proven innocent has such a higher incarceration rate, because it's always, yeah, if you can't prove that this guy definitely didn't do it, we're just going to put him away anyway. It doesn't matter.
Beyond this point is the high limit
Yes.
floor. Do you have a reservation?
I said out of the way!
We shouldn't cause a scene.
Haru, this is...
Do you have a reservation?
It seems there is some kind of requirement we must meet before we can access this high limit.
I'm very confused.
Even though we got the coins?
It must be related to my sister's cognition in some way.
I can't imagine how, though.
How do we... Wait, yeah, how do we...
Her cognition. Essentially, Sai-san needs to think of us as being allowed to enter, correct? Huh. Well, this casino is the courthouse in reality. So that floor must be a place only authorized personnel are given access to. I would say it has to be the court.
So where you have to find it, like, so long as someone gets the blame and is put behind bars, people can be put at ease. That is messed up.
You
Police
really
arrest,
are an ace detective.
police arrest is swift and trial concludes guilty, mostly to assuage public fear rather than serve the justice of individuals involved. Yeah, that's what terrifies me, is that the idea that, oh, we're going to just put them away. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. As long as they're away, it doesn't matter. Like, that is kind of messed up. And by kind of, I mean extremely. Like, in some societies it makes sense, but...
He's come to understand the workings of the cognitive world so quickly.
Well, I was just like that too, right?
Yeah.
I just understood it right away, though. No need for that logic stuff.
I'm just trying to make you feel better, Ryuji. It's okay.
That aside, how are we going to get into the courtroom? Ryuji, go piss off the police.
Or just have the Ryuji go get indicted.
We just need to attend a trial. Still, how are we supposed to know which trials my sister will be attending?
Wouldn't he just be able to tell us?
Leave that to me. I have some connections.
Ah, so this I see.
I will contact you once I manage to arrange a time. We should return to the real world for today, though. Well.
Aha, I see. I am understanding now why this particular.
Let us leave it at that, then.
Yeah, let's go.
Very well.
I see. So this is why we're able to leave this place so early.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna save really quick because we did that. It is terrifying though to consider the nature of that though, because the nature of justice is supposed to be based on moral justness, and the nature of law is meant to be okay. We reflect the society, the people, and if the people just want to make sure somebody is put away, that implies a greater fear of the crime, not an actual concern for their fellow people. Seems to be like humanity's kind of one of the few species on this planet that can actively dunk on their own species specifically for their own good well-being. And it's not even their real well-being, it's just, oh, I want to feel like it's my well-being is looked after. It's concerning. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff we can do with personas. At some point, I want to have all 4 riders on my person at some point. That'll have to be later. I think we're just gonna have to, yeah, we have to change our cognition, so we have to leave. So now we have to leave.
Then...
Yep, we'll go. So now we do actually have to dip from this one and come back. We did get both of the will seeds in this area though, so we are doing pretty well.
Joker.
I see.
And I assume this is simple for you. Either way, let me know when we are meeting next. I'll be eagerly awaiting your call. I also, in this time, need to get... You're back. Sorry. All I can do is welcome you home. Hey, I'm okay with that, Dad. Thank you. It seems Sai-san is participating in a trial tomorrow. Probably she's taking part in court at a time like this. She must be busy with the Phantom Thieves investigation as well. She is a public prosecutor, after all. That's gotta be tough. She may be our enemy, but I do sympathize with her in this regard. Our enemy. Oh, my apologies. It's not quite what I meant. It's okay, you were just telling the truth. We'll need to act tomorrow, right? Thanks for letting us know. Most welcome. Anyway, let us meet on site after school tomorrow. I don't know why. Every time I hear the word on site, I think of the meme like on site.
We really can't fail this time. Let's go about this carefully.
Thank you, Morganer.
After we go to the courtroom tomorrow, we should head straight into the palace.
That is fair. Thank you, Morgana. Okay, so we do need to... So, I just pictured her doing a desk slam. If we go in and we don't see her doing the Phoenix Wright stuff, I'm gonna be very sad.
Hey, hey!
We have crossword puzzles, yo! There are crossword puzzles. We haven't done one in a while. Many students' greatest love. Vacation. Nope, it's not vacation. No C. No, there is a C. See what else we got. Go here and there. Sunny season. E-A-C. It is vacation. I'm pretty sure it's vacation. Vacation? Yeah! The most popular vacations for both school and business take place in the summer. The length of time off depends on the prefecture. Japan also has another vacation period in the autumn. It lasts 3 to 7 days, significantly shorter than summer vacation, but still much beloved.
All right.
I know stuff now.
Nice.
I feel like doing crosswords actually. I don't know. I remember reading once that crosswords actually do help your mental faculties, but I forget which way exactly. I know it helps memory. Should probably do we have any games we can play? Nope. We have nothing else to watch. I guess I'll just go clean, I guess. All right, so we're gonna go see how core actually works tomorrow. It'll be fine. That'll be good. We are gonna clean.
Oh.
I feel like this is why Sojiro's my confidant in him went up all the way, is just because I kept doing this. I do like LeBlanc. I like this place a lot.
That should do it for now.
Do you think Sai Nijima would be able to handle Phoenix Wright in a courtroom, or do you think she would crumble? Unironically, do you think she'd be able to handle? Because I don't think she'd be able to handle it very well, because I think he's a little bit too goofy, frankly. I think he'd be able to come up with some nonsense. Dr. Maruki's leaving? Are you kidding me? This is so sad. I think I know who the fan thieves are. If we report them, will we get 30 million yen? Why don't I just report someone who seems this? Wow, that's amazing. It's already November. We've gone through pretty much all the school events now, so that frees you up for studying. It'll be getting colder from now on, so wrap up warm and don't get sick. I mean, if you even think you've got a fever, then go see the nurse. Oh, speaking of the nurse's office, Dr. Maruki's going to be leaving us on the 18th. You need to talk to him, now's the time. He's kind of a quiet guy, but it was nice having him around. Kind of sad to see him go.
So
if he helped you, any of you feel better, make sure to thank him before he's gone. Time to start class. Whole year's already gone by. Yeah, seriously, holy crap. It's only been like, what, 4 months? Actually, I think it's 5 now. It's cool, always like this. Doesn't it kind of feel different than usual, do you think? Getting a weird feeling too, what do you mean? It's like the people around us seem restless or something. Pretty unsettling, right? Something's different. Is it just me or that thinks nothing has changed? Nothing seems unusual on my end. What about you, Makoto? Someone asked for me? Everything's normal over here. Most certainly did not ask for you. Go to sick today? Sorry, I only just noticed the chat right now. I think everyone's just agitated by the rumors. And I'd be affected by the people around you. Important to stay calm in times like these. That's true. It's nice to stay calm when you're dealing with stuff like that. Alrighty. We need to go...
Okay, let's
We need to go straight to the courthouse. We don't... think she'd be appalled, but she'd still control the court battle. Hey, Nahama, how's it going today? Oh, it is just like public court. That's cool. It is just like public court. Okay. I've done this before, actually.
So this is what the courtroom is like.
I guess fun fact, when I was in high school, I actually got to sit in on public court. I got to sit in on like this. Because I remember for a class, I took a law class in high school. Which, now thinking about it, was really fascinating because I don't think I would have ever taken something like that if I didn't have the school I was at. But I took a law class, and for a field trip, we actually went out. We went down for like half the day to go like see public court, and it was one of the weirdest experiences I've had. It's very fun though.
Just being here causes my body to tense up.
But also, Naham, hi. I hope I need to make sure I ask. But how are you doing today? Today's been a good one.
I'm shocked that Nijima-san could think of somewhere this solemn as a casino. So Makoto's sis is that lady who's overflowing with the aura of a capable woman.
Futaba, that's not today. It was Tuesday because I was sick yesterday, so I forgot you were streaming today. You know what? When I had a weird one because I didn't work yesterday because I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. Yeah, no, because Monday I was going to have Monday off, but some stuff happened. So I basically lost my whole day, and I spent the day working. I basically published... Oh, by the way, where is it? Huh? My rule list looks insane. Oh, whoops. I'll fix that in a moment, but... Alright, we're good. I have a new book. I have a new book. I need to... I'm gonna plug it once. But I have 4 seasons. I made a poetry book. I did a thing. I did a thing. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anything. But yes, I got it published Monday, and got that figured out. But it also meant that okay. Let me make sure I am calibrated. Calibrate. Alrighty. Form change. Wow. Alright. Hopefully I'll look good for now, but yes. Now I am in 3D now. Excellent. Alrighty. So now...
By the way, what's this trial about? A politician who decided to make personal use of
Oh, that's
government
fascinating.
funds.
Seems familiar.
I read about that in a magazine. He went on a vacation with his mistress to some fancy hot springs.
What? That just seems so weird.
Aren't politicians supposed to be loaded? Why'd he mess with our tax money?
Well, my answer, they're all corrupt. I mean, that just makes sense to me, but I don't know. Maybe that seems a little bit too on the nose for me, personally. Oh man, that'd be weird. That's a little bit much. But yeah, I feel like actually no, Phoenix Wright in this courtroom he'd be having some trouble. They're all corrupt.
Playing with other people's cash is a total
Yeah,
no-go.
also just being horrible in a political office is horrible too.
This may sound odd, but isn't Nijima-san supposed to be busy with our investigation?
I mean, she probably is making this as like her vacation in a sense.
Does she really have time to be coming to a trial like this?
Supposedly, she was on this case before being assigned to the
Well, that's
Phantom
interesting.
Thieves.
All right, well that's pretty good.
Normally, another prosecutor would take her place, but
Oh, I did fix
Sam-san
this.
can
It's
be a
fixed
bit of
now.
a perfectionist.
I can stretch my neck and not have to worry too much.
Hey, how are we gonna get Nijima-san to notice
She'll see us. It's fine.
Did you tell her we'd be coming?
I don't think she read the message, though. Do we have a backup plan?
Not exactly, but I'm sure she'll notice us eventually.
Oh, I see. That'll be good. Let's see what happens then. Oh. She's just like, why are there kids here? Hi.
I noticed a lot of students here, but is that a Ketchi-kun? And Makoto?
Yeah, we're just hanging out. Hi. I mean, look at you guys. Yeah, it's just like, okay, you have all these ding-dongs sitting there, and you're just like, oh yeah, she'll notice. It's fine.
Now that I think about it, there was a message about her coming.
She's just confused.
That doesn't matter for now.
Hey, don't. Are you? It's like I feel like Sai's just like, oh, do they want to learn about the legal system? I mean, I guess, nice and all, but sure.
It's almost time to begin.
All right. Nijima can see now that we're allowed in the courtroom. This should let us enter that high limit thingamajig. Let's head over to her palace once the trial's over.
Stay in the bag, damn it!
Just yell at him to get back in the bag. Yeah, I mean, looking at that group, I'm pretty sure I would also be suspicious. All right, cool. So we just get to go right away. This is excellent.
It's time to work. How was that? Did I sound cool?
Aw, Haru. Haru, understand you're precious. Thank you so much. Why is my mouth not moving? Wow. My mouth doesn't move all the time. It's still doing that thing where it's like, oh yes. Is Akechi a fan of these now or something? Or is he just kind of along for the ride? Yes. That's what I've understood about the situation. It's kind of yes, kind of no. I don't really know what else though. It's kind of bizarre. I just realized when my eyes do that, I look like a Sonic Adventure character. Like, what's that? I just blink constantly and make my face go weird. He's here on temp before he forces them to disband. Yes, that is basically what he did to us, which I don't personally appreciate, but I understand. Like I get it, I understand it, but I don't agree.
We've arrived. Now,
All right, thank you, Akechi.
let us depart.
I think I need to calibrate one more time. It's being weird. There we go. Okay, now maybe it'll work better. I'm still getting quite used to this this system. It is not familiar to me yet. It'll probably be a while before I'm used to this this model. And at some point I'll get more accurate software. It'll be fine. I'll figure something out for later. I had the thought of testing BTube Studio to see if it'd handle the model better, but we'll see. We'll see. I kind of wanted to see what else, how this will work though. The door that was blocking our path's gone now. Yep, so it is the courtroom. This is what cognitive control looks like. Gonna have a heart attack if you keep getting surprised like that. I don't know how to feel about that. Honestly, this is still somewhat hard to believe. Look, there's a counter up ahead. Shall we head up there first? You know, issue and stopping by. All right, so what do we need?
I can feel it.
I'm gonna take these first before we go. I want to make sure we have everything. But yeah, so I guess a quick recap from last time. Akechi basically knows we're all the Phantom Thieves and wants us to disband after we help change Sai Nijima's heart. Which I'm pretty sure is for his sake, but I don't know. Very weird. Proverbial gambling paradise. We extend the welcome gift. Just 1,000 though. At least give each person that much, cheapskate. Sorry, but the welcome gift can only be applied once per card. This is the map for the high limit floor. That's nice. At least we have a map. I don't know how this game ends, but if they do actually disband like Agechi plans, it does leave an opening for a one-shot sequel story where they do one last job. It's like I wonder if that will be the case. And how do we get to the manager's floor? Sure, there's no need to a card. Please head over there. This sounds suspicious. We have to check it out. All right, reasonable. Go look around. So, what are we looking at here? Whoa. Well, this is crazy looking. Hey, a chest.
A treasure chest. Oh.
I have lots of them. I do wonder how this will end. Because the way we're looking at it, I don't know what to think about it. I'll change it up. Royal dagger. I just want to see what the difference was. More just because I want to see the difference more than anything. Oh yeah, that's a huge difference. Holy crap. That is very good. Excellent. Focus. Stuff and things. What are we dealing with here? Okay, also, can I just say those banisters, like the guardrails, those look so cool. Yeah, or is it a bridge? A scale-shaped bridge? There's an area over there too that could lead to the manager's floor. We'll need to lower the bridge to cross. How do we do that? Let's investigate. Okay, I want to look at this really quick. Look at this. Look how cool that is. Like I know it's not physically well, my internet's being dumb. Sometimes Wi-Fi just kills. I don't know what the deal is. I still don't quite understand why the internet works the way it does. I don't like it. Very weird. I like this. Look at these freaking things, man. I like this. I like this a lot. How cool that is. They're double-sided. That's cool. What do we need? Authenticated members card. 100,000 coins. Dude, itch my eye. Hang on. 100,000 coins just across. Getting clear that she has no intention of letting us proceed onwards. Wait, don't believe there's any need for pessimism. You're desperate just to get our hands on 50. But we still obtain them in the end. So we can succeed if we do that again, then double our total. That's true, but how do you expect to do so? I had to fix the thing again. It's a little difficult because I have to keep adjusting. This is the high limit floor. Indeed, there must be a high risk, high return game somewhere here. But we'll need to win too. Our first order of business should be to see what kind of games exist on this floor. I'm doing that thing again where I read in my mind faster than how I read like out loud. And I feel like that always catches me where I'm like, oh yes, I am talking well after my brain has figured it all out. Battle arena. Welcome to the battle arena, the infernal fighting grounds where the embers of life grow bright. Oh, it's you guys. Our manager told us about you. How have you been hearing about us? Quick to anger. Wonderful. So it'd be quite boring if that wasn't the case. Confirm. Do you currently have 10,000? What? We don't. I won't do it all. This is out of the question if you don't have enough for the entry fee. Now listen up. Come back here when you have that amount. Seems this game requires a participation fee.
Let's go.
Alright, so we need to go back and get 10,000. Got it. So the other side is first. Makes sense. I'm very curious what we're going to be dealing with this job. House of Darkness. Oh, that sounds fun. Alright, welcome to the House of Darkness, our puzzling labyrinth in the dark. You better not be looking for a fight. We ain't interested. It won't be necessary. You're valuable participants after all. Most certainly. The original intent behind the high limit floor is different from that of the others. VIPs are encouraged to send substitutes to compete in the games in their place. Consider it to be like the horses in horse racing. However, it seems you have no substitute. Of course we don't. That should be obvious. Indeed it is. Hence, you'll be the vital participants in these games. We basically need to be our own substitutes. That's perfect to me. That's way better than spectating. Let me explain the rules. A straightforward maze lies directly ahead of you. Suggest you exercise utmost caution within as the lighting is dimmed quite heavily. Entry fee will be 1,000. Manage to reach the goal while you obtain 10 times that amount. No wonder they calls the high limit floor. I doubt the maze will be as simple as it sounds. I already know this is gonna suck. Guaranteed. Let's start. One more thing. You're free to head backwards in the maze or even leave the room if you so choose.
Huh? Is there a...
There's a safe room. Wait, I'm gonna go do that first. There it is. I was trying to make sure I knew where that was. Alright, let me save really quick.
This area seems...
House of Darkness has a safe room? I am curious how we're gonna...
Do you have a moment?
Oh. Practically see the manager's floor if only we could clear the gap. Then we don't have any helicopter modes.
See. I'll just add this.
Alrighty. Well, we're gonna have to take a crack at it. I do want to finish the palace today, if possible. Even if we don't do the calling card straight away, I do want to at least finish the palace up. Alright, how does this work? What the... Oh, I went the wrong way. Alright, let me go back. I'm pretty sure this is going to just be... Oh, yeah, that is dark. It's so freaking dark. It's definitely not a little. We've been tricked. I'm sensing shadows too. Very simple, my ass. I like that. Do not ascertain the layout and place of the enemies. We will surely find ourselves in danger. I just hope there's an accurate way of doing so. I mean, I could do so. I got third eye. Now, is this going to be built like an actual maze, or is this going to be just a... Ah, I couldn't do the thing. I was hoping I would just run right through, but I couldn't. Alright, this should be fine. I'm sure this will work out. Actually, wait, I know these guys, don't I? Electric and light, huh? We'll do medium to all, just hit them. So what all happened in the last stream was that we got Akechi in the team now. Basically, but he's definitely here because he put himself here. He did not join the team because we asked him to. Because he just decided that he's gonna join us. He also forced our hand because he was blackmailing us, which really sucks. But it does put a damper on our relationship. But Iodine. All right, we have new moves. Excellent. And Akechi joined the team specifically because he wanted to change Sai Nijima's heart, and that's essentially all he really wanted. This guy is hello. I haven't seen an enemy of this level since I can't remember the last time we've seen an enemy of this high level. Oh, it's just this one again. You're weak to dark, aren't you? No, not weak to dark. I know you're not strong against gun though. I have to remember how to beat this one. We just did it, and now I have to think. Just cheater. Oh, that's right. This thing heals a lot. I forgot. Let's see. Deathbound. Not a whole lot of damage, but... Alright, Ryuji, get him. And then on top of that, we've also been dealing with our stumbling... Alright, can you join me? Let's start things over first. Frustrating when others bother me when I have things to do. Won't you just leave me be? Reverse psychology. Is that how you interpreted my remarks? Please understand that such was not my intention. For now, suspect that you decided to hear me out. Am I not right? Well, if you decide to be more communicative with me. Here looks. You tell me you've come this way just to philander with women? Just like, yes, I have come all this way into this casino and found you specifically just to philander, yes. Speaking with you shows how similar we really are. Oh, I'm sorry, I remember now. Alright, what were you again? My name is Norn. That's right, you're the one for Norn, I think. Are you also Norn in SMT? I know that I've seen this particular shadow slash demon. I have seen it before. 11 times, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
All right.
My mouth is not moving accordingly, but I think it's because did I set it to? It's set properly to. I'm gonna check something very quickly. I'm also gonna see on making sure that checking thing. It's sort of doing the thing, and I don't know why it's only sort of doing it. Why are you being weird? Yeah. Does not like it when I do it. But that's fine. I mean, the jank is fine. We'll just deal. Yeah. I also have to adjust accordingly. Thankfully, the microphone thing, I caught that beforehand. I do like that we have the tense music playing while we're just watch. Ah, that's just creepy. We have to crawl through that door. Crawl through here, really? I did not even check Norn, so I should probably check that. I need to be a little bit more cognizant. Stats. What do we got? Held, block, and strong against. So no actual weaknesses, just really strong against certain things. This Nocturnal Flash. Medium chance of dizzy. We're doing pretty good on a number of things. Eyes are all weird. And fix things again. There we go. It's very weird. I feel like this is just gonna be me getting used to the system. Okay, so now we have the Norns, which, those who don't know, fun fact, goddesses of fate in Norse lore, they live below the roots of Yggdrasil and weave the threads of fate, which even the gods are bound by. And there's 3 of them. That's why there's 3 around the clock. And it's why it's a clock. It's very well done. It's a very well done example of how the personas and like personas slash demons in these games are so well done. They're very respectful versions of the myths. I think they're very cool. Just a breeze crawling through. We have to use it in this end, but for now, simply remember that it's here.
I can see it.
It's not opening. The duct excluded. The path here from the entrance is quite direct. So the participants are trapped in here to fall victim to the shadows. Seems they have no intention of letting us proceed further. They're cheating, damn it. We'll make it to the goal even if we have to use that secret passage. Yeah, we're going in. It's fine. Go. Another one, too. Actually, wait, I'm gonna go back really quick. I just realized I should probably check really quick to see what else we got.
I can see it.
I'm just gonna look around a little bit because I want to make sure that if anything else we need to find, very nice to find. It's very creepy. I do not appreciate how much of this place is in the pitch dark. It is very cool though.
Show me your
All right,
true form.
thank goodness we found a fight. Can you imagine if the fights also had the dark going on? That would be really worrying. We have to deal with the dark as well. I probably should have just used light damage, but I probably should have done something else, but it's fine. All right, never mind. We have Rongda. Let me your power. All right, we got Rongda back. So now we have this ding dong back. So that's good. Oh boy.
Now, let's continue. Got a new mask, Joker.
And some new level ups.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh, we are at the hour mark. How is everyone's week going so far?
Feel it.
I've been personally, it's been a very rapid scale development on balancing Red Genie out. Most of it is done. It's just, oh hi. It's actually mostly the very specifically Red Genie is the only thing that's left right now. The only thing that's really important for me to finish up is that I have not really gotten around to. Yeah, it's specifically just the end of the game, like the true ending of the game, that I'm having some minor issues, just because I have to get through the whole game, and because I want to make sure everything works as intended. But I've been balancing out everything, and it's almost done. And I'm probably going to set up the... I'm probably going to... Once the game is set up and it's done... Because I want to make sure that I set up the Steam page after the game is done. I should be able to get a Steam page up. And then then it'll be a... Steam's rules actually dictate, by the way. I actually found this out when I was setting up the page, when I was looking at the page stuff. Dee Dee's about to start, but I won't pop and say hi. Oh, thank you, Sylph. It's nice to see you. How have you been? Thank you so much for saying hi. Oh. We're currently fighting. Hope you have fun at D&D though.
Let's move on.
But yeah, but with Red Genie, I actually found out with Steam that if you're gonna put a game on Steam, you actually have to wait 30 days. So the page goes up and everything starts, and it has time. It actually been good. Just try not to worry too much about work, but oh, that's really good though. It's good that you're taking time to make sure that you're not too worried about it. Very good. Where am I going? I'm glad that you're doing well. Run around. Supersonic racing in the pitch black dark. Happy to be here. That's good. I'm happy to see you again. Hey, a box.
You found a
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a lurk here. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for lurking. I always appreciate it. My brain had to I got factory reset for a moment there because I was like, oh yes, box. I saw box. I was like, oh yes, box. Let's see. Let's do Aegon. But Steam actually does require a 30-day period while they review your game and all your stuff. So I have to make everything for the Steam page beforehand, which I did look up. I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow along with doing some play testing. And I'm going to be doing... I'm going to put that all together. I'm going to make everything for it. And then... It's going to be doing that, and then getting the page ready. Then 30 days later, the game will be ready. It'll be available. The chair is so good. That's still one of the best moves in the game. And then there's just Haru giving the little heart, like, oh yeah, peace and love after with the elbow drop. Level 56, yes. Okay, this is excellent. I think that means we can get some really good stuff.
No major setbacks. Let's continue on.
Alrighty, we're just gonna have to. I'm just gonna go through here. I don't know where this goes, but we're gonna go. I'm pretty sure it goes towards a locked door of some kind. Alrighty, we're at. Hey, box. Ouija. Wait, what is a Ouija? A Ouija board? What does that even do? Is that a Ouija board? Instant medium chance of cursed insta kill to all foes. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Why is there one in here? Why is there? That's some environmental storytelling for you. Why is there? If you answer the question of why would there be a Ouija board in this dark maze? Well, the answer might surprise you. Alrighty, we can just, we're gonna throw hands. It's fine. Yeah. All out attack. We're gonna go. We have places to be. But oh boy, yeah. But so I got a lot of stuff to do this week before I can finish up for. Because once I finish that up and I get all my testing done, basically Red Genie's just done. It's just a matter of time. Matter of literal time, which I think is fascinating. You know what? I should probably be doing the right hand rule so I don't get lost, because I am definitely going to get lost more than once if I don't.
Focus.
I have to remember where I'm going. Where am I? This is where I came in, wasn't it? Locked. What am I looking at here? Rain, work with me here. I need to remember. I need more member. If that would be important.
It's somewhere.
I think I'm going the wrong way, but I have no idea. Or I'm going the right way because there's more enemies.
I'll reveal your
This place is very confusing to look at. I think puzzles where it's just, oh, it's dark now. I feel like those do end up becoming a little bit scarier just because, and they're a little bit scarier for a game dev to use because you can very easily mess it up. It's one of those things that can very quickly make you go, oh, whoops, the game is now very slowed down because no one knows where they're going. Because the dark can be a very easy enemy to mistake. Because I think sometimes when we think, oh yeah, just make it dark, it'll be fine, and players will figure it out. It's not always the case because some people's physical space, like their ability to understand their physical space, is very limited by their what they're capable of perceiving. It can be very, it can be a very big risk, and oftentimes an unnecessary one, to make a level dark and make it too dark so your players can't tell where they're going. Be very risky. Hey, box. So what does this one got? Black Kodakana? Kogatana. Hey. It's a dagger. Where does this go? Probably get back to where I was. Oh, hello. I'll take the extra experience though. Yeah, I have been trying to balance a late game RPG, and that's where Red Genie is now, is trying to balance out the true ending. Because the normal ending, there's a tier of the game where it kind of ends if you're doing the normal ending. And the true ending, if you do that, it's a whole other like level of fighting, right? And because of that like level that the game is at, the problem is that you have to test it two different ways, where you have to test the game and get to the normal endings where, you know, the game technically ends at a certain point, right? And then you have to test the game at the true ending level, where you're going to have you have a different level of fighting, basically, right? Where am I? Sorry. And because of how that works, I thought about torch puzzles like that, where the player holds the only light source, but it's going out, so they have to find a place to share the flame. There's one like that in Visage, actually, and I remember that one actually got me a little bit frustrated. I don't often get frustrated when I'm playing games, but that one got me a little bit like kind of. I don't necessarily say that, like, because it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I think it was just more that the execution of it could lend itself very quickly to frustration, which was mostly just because of how it was framed. Because the one in Visage, the way that it's framed is that there's like an entity that if you're in the dark for too long, it just kills you. The problem is that they don't consider that. I don't know if they didn't consider it, or if it's just because they kind of presumed you know where you're going. But if you don't memorize where all the different rooms are to put down the candles, you can get killed a lot, and you're just kind of stuck getting killed a lot until you figure it out. And yeah, you can brute force it and keep throwing yourself at it, but that can be really frustrating over time. Is that it though? I feel like there's more up ahead. I'm gonna find out real quick. But that's kind of part of it though, is that like if you're having to maneuver the dark, it can be a very unnecessary, like, unless you're very confident in how you designed the particulars of it, I think it can be very risky to use the dark in that way. Luck +5 and +5. That actually sounds fun. I'm gonna put that on myself because that's really cool. I did like it in certain other games, but there are some games where it's like, all right, how are we going to make this work? And some games pull the risk very well, and they're able to do really cool stuff with the dark. And other games, I think they do it in a way that can be very frustrating. I think one of the better examples is Dead Space does a good job of managing the dark, because they don't make it so it's 100% dark. You have enough darkness to make it freaky, but not so much that you're you're going to get like smoked for just walking around. What do we win? Soul food. Okay, that's actually pretty good. We needed that. All right, safe room. Darkness goal area. But darkness in games can be, to me, it's sort of like the control of sound in a game. And this is something that it's like the senses that you use in video games are generally it's going to be touch, sight, and hearing. You're going to use only, you know, I hope you're not using smell or taste. If that's ever in a video game, I am going to cry. I do not want a smell-o-vision in any video game. Not even the fun ones. Not even the ones like, oh, Cooking Mama. Because it's like, if you mess up a meal in Cooking Mama and you have to deal with burnt food as a smell in your house, I would just die. But to the point, though, there is one piece of the equation, though, that most people forget, and it's seen more often in horror games, but I think it's true in other games, too, is that the absence of a thing is also part of that thing. So, like, the absence of sight is part of the visuals. The absence of sound is part of the soundtrack. The absence of like a physical component, like vibration, or especially if your controllers have vibration, you're able to control that very well. That's part of the absence of it is also part of your game design. And I would say that, like, a great example is if you're able to mask things due to what the players can't see, it can almost enhance the things they can see, right? I think horror games do it the best, where, okay, we're gonna hide the scariest bits in the dark and make you have to imagine, and then you also have to deal with, oh yeah, and you can see the monster like eating half a dude, but you can't see the monster, and then the dude gets pulled away, and it's like, oh, that's what just did that. You know what I mean? And that's the key, because if you're dealing with that, sort of thing. Have you made it this far? You truly are past. Every time you think you've crushed them, they just come crawling back in. Was that you bastard? Hope you're ready. We didn't appreciate that trap of yours. That's right. You didn't have any intention of wanting to get past that maze in the first place. You are indeed correct. This is how things are supposed to be. You're not worthy of victory. Let me just lay down and lose for me. This isn't an easy job, you know? Alright, let's fight him. Well, there were planned/half-code mechanics in Half-Life 1 where NPCs could smell. They'd be able to comment on the stench, and some aliens would find corpses to feed on that way. See, like, if the smell is in, like, in-game smell, that I think is fascinating. Because that is also, like, part of storytelling, and it is good. I just was thinking, like, smell-o-vision for the player, but I think also, I guess I should probably also point to how the players are told what it smells like, right? Because if you're able to tell the players, okay, this is what it smells like, this is what it looks like, that is also a good piece of the storytelling. And that's become more common lately, so it is still part of it. But I think that the three main ones are going to be, you know, like those three. Okay, I don't think Ryuji's gonna be good here, but I could use a physical move. Actually, what I could just do this. And he's still shocked. That's pretty good. But I think that controlling all of the senses is important for being able to make good storytelling. And by you know, by connection, good game design comes from being able to control all of the aspects of the game, right? And if you're able to control all of those aspects and have a great handle on them, you'll be able to make better games. And we won. But I think specifically though, it's like, that's why I think one of the best things that a game can do is have control over what they're trying, like, over those elements. Considering how things run the members for, it's no surprise this isn't a fair game either. Reached our goal. We have no more biz here. We'll have to go to another game if we want to win more coins. Go back to the elevator. So wait, we have 11,000 coin. Let's see. Do you just want to look around real quick? But it doesn't look like there's anything else here. I'll just go back. But having control over the senses is important. But I think with video games, the easy one is sight and sound, right? Those are the the go-to senses that game designers are going to control. And I think if you know how to use those first, I think you're going to be better off, right? Because I think that once you learn those two, you can get better at the other ones. I also think that it also takes a fair bit of learning how to write to handle smell and taste. Because you have to be able to describe things in a way that isn't like, you know, obtrusive to the game's flow. I think introducing some of that stuff is about good writing, which is that's the goal of the writer in your game. In your game dev team, the writer will handle that stuff.
The effect of the cognitive
And that's important. Alright, so I can get back to the battle arena. So I wonder now, thinking about what you said though, if I were to program something like that, you know, to try and make a system where it's like, oh, how would you make smell? It really just comes, it's actually pretty simple if I actually put the thought into it. Because you would just make a radius around a target that, and then give them like a smell factor where it's like, oh, it's like a number from like 0 to 1.0 and give it like a percentage. And if you're above a certain percentage, then maybe like the aliens would be able to find you based on scent, or they'd be able to go to a certain entity because it's high enough on that scale. And you could tweak that very easily with parameters because you'd be able to say, okay, well,
let's go.
They're only looking for things of 0.5 or higher. So that'd be pretty easy to actually work with. It'd also be really fun. I imagine you could do some fun stuff with it. Will you be participating in the battle arena? Oh, this won't do. This is a series of honest one-on-one. Don't tell me. Only one can participate. You'll need to choose one to act as your representative. Manage to succeed in the trials to be granted 10 times that, 100,000. This feels like a trap. An amount that high would certainly ensure great danger. And failure to infiltrate this palace will be the end of us. We don't got a choice. Joker should be the one to participate. We don't know what kind of enemies may appear, so his high level adaptability will be vital here.
Yes.
Alright. Joker's the one doing it, right? I mean, I understand why. Just don't be careful, okay? Don't do anything reckless. The problem then becomes informing the player and having to manipulate it properly. Yes. And it becomes similar to any other mechanic in a game, right? Where you have to explain how it works and then also explain how they can use it. And that's true of every mechanic. I mean, in theory, you have to at some point get explained how like damage types work in video games. You have to explain how different pieces of the game work. So it is part of it. Would be similar to those, but the reason we use sight and sound more than smell and taste is because sight and sound are the fastest. Smell is actually one of our slower senses, and taste is. Did you find the gauntlet yet? We're just there actually. If you're here. Like the reason, but sound, we can react to sound faster than our eyes can react to light, and sound is our fastest one because the speed of sound is very quick. And our reaction speed is, our reactions as humans are trained to be, to react to sound very quickly. And that's probably why video games have focused in on sight and sound more, because we're already biologically wired to be honed in on those two things. Let's do it. All right, let's go fight. Now, you'll only be able to continue from here onward. We'll be cheering from the stands, so best of luck. Yes, I am ready to fight. On the subject of touch, though, in future consoles, I see touch being somewhat prominent, especially the PS5 DualSense rumble and trigger resistance. I actually see it also as the, you know, those controllers where it's like you can actually grab things in 3D space. First off, I already know that the implications of it are adult in flavor. But I personally think that it'll be more interesting to see how do we simulate touch in virtual space. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. I have a title. Wow, that is insane. Those are some insane odds. Ow. He's gonna put out like a group of people, isn't he?
What the hell? There's two of them.
This isn't one-on-one at all.
I mean, thankfully, I have the means to handle this.
Right from the beginning.
Now then, it's time for this hellish trio of battles to be.
I find this funny because I feel like this is just going to be getting experience for free. All right, let's do it. But I think touch would be an interesting thing to see how people push for it.
Avoid using wind, and don't let
Let's
your
see,
guard
psychic.
down.
Do we have any psychic on hand? Swear I did. I do. That's pretty good. All right, cool. I can do this then. Thank goodness I kept Bugs. That would have been bad if I didn't keep him.
Let's go. Go down.
Thank goodness I kept him, because that would have been upsetting.
Right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Come.
Okay, let's see. I'll just have to hit him again. I was thinking about doing accuracy evasion, but...
Nice one, Joker. You hit its weakness.
Ow. Are they just gonna be spamming Miracle Punch? This is it.
Just at the last.
Oh, well, at least Futaba can join us in fights.
Let's go. Ravage them.
I am going through a lot of my MP, though. Or SP. Boy.
Nice, Joker.
Let's see. I'll finish this up with a...
Hail Rider. You're mine.
Finish it with the Pale Rider, and we're good. But touch in games, I think, also when we first started getting, very specifically, I think when we started getting rumble in controllers, the best developers were using it in ways that were unique and interesting.
Wow, he really can't take
And I think that the fun ones were the ones that used rumble for really interesting cases.
You know, that's a little hard to say. I'm just going to call him the Phantom Dweeb from
The Phantom Dweeb is a pretty good joke name.
all of you betting on the house, do not fret. The second round of contestants.
Oh, this is gonna hurt for you guys, isn't it? Oh,
What? There
this
even
is the
more than
easy fight.
before.
Oh, never mind. That last one was the hard one.
How cowardly. There's nothing fair or honest about
Oh, this is about right for a casino.
Quiet down in the peanut gallery. Now it's
This is really?
in this blood.
That's just, I don't know, there's just something really funny about. Shut up in the peanut gallery. Get out of here. Shut up. Thank you. Boy. Oh, we're gonna see if we can. Actually, you know what? This is probably the one that's the hardest for me to act like I'm gonna be surprised about the outcome. And we're good. Easy peasy. I feel like that fight was harder for people who didn't have light damage on hand.
Bullshit. What the hell are you doing, you goddamn Phantom Dweeb? I have a bet on this too. There's no way in hell you're getting away.
I appreciate this guy's honesty, if nothing else.
Final contestant.
Oh, it's finally a one-on-one. Oh my god.
Yowza. That's a big one.
Oh my god, it's Thor. It's Thor.
Go. Ride his
I am so happy we get to see Thor finally. Look how cool he is.
third battle begin.
Oh man, Thor is so cool. Just holy crap, he looks awesome. I'm gonna have to buff a little bit because I do want to make sure I can survive some of this. Okay, so he's also going to Thunder Emperor.
Persona.
God. I'm trying to think of what to do next, but I think I know what I'm gonna do, but let's see. Masakunda. So now that his accuracy's lowered and my accuracy's low and my evasion's up, I can now start throwing hands. Which is fantastic.
Magatsu Izanagi Pigaro.
The only downside is my luck sucks with him, so
You're mine.
now you just need to hit him. It's fine.
Nice, Joker. Just at the last second.
Just whip out the gun. Okay, so he's going to go through a focus charge setup. Okay. Let's see.
I don't know its weak point.
Persona.
It's trying
I'm gonna have to
very
try and
hard.
figure something, a different strategy out as well, because looking at what we got, I am going to need to be careful. This one's... Let's see if Magon works. Oh, it's pretty good. Where sharpens. That's fine. I'll just do it again. Hit him again. It's fine. Okay, cool. He's dead. That was a lot less. That was a lot less dangerous than I thought it'd be. Hey, I did pretty good.
Power. Courses.
I also leveled up, so that's fantastic.
An addition to
Null
your
electricity.
repertoire.
This feels like something I don't need. But also, well, wait. When I fuse, I could put this on something that's normally weak to if I fuse Barong into something that's weak to electricity and then reduce that weakness by just putting null on it, that'd be great, actually.
Once again, justice.
We did win,
prevails.
so that's pretty solid.
The payout will be handed over after this. Please wait.
He's just like,
Congratulations.
here's your reward.
Here's your reward. 100,000 coins.
Here's your money. Now please get out of my sight.
Oh shit! That was freaking amazing.
I'm pretty good at this. You could say I've been training for this.
You were incredible. They never even planned on giving you a fair
But yeah,
fight
because I'm
in
cool.
there.
Yes, I expected that would be the case. Our other trials have been rigged as well, after all.
So you sent Joker in knowing full well the possible dangers?
I simply had faith in his skill. And to be honest, there was no other course of action.
Akechi, I could name one good person who could have gone in besides me, who actually has the stat bonuses to handle it. Akechi.
Come now, we should head to the bridge. This shall be our moment to shine.
Akechi, I could really list a lot of people who could go in there instead. But whatever, it's fine. I won't be mad. Stats. I'm gonna swap around a little bit the team. Let's swap Ryuji for on. I'll swap Makoto and Haru out for Yusuke and Morgana. Might as well swap around a little bit. We have the room for it. Oh, I should probably. We did find the Goblin was pretty easy though, but I think that was just because I definitely trained well in advance for it, so it's fine.
Let's go.
I think if I hadn't trained in advance, I would have been absolutely cooked. That is definitely one of those fights that if I wasn't ready for it, I would have been in a dangerous place. Let's see. We'll just recover some extra stuff. Alright, cool. We are recovered. But with Red Genie, I actually think that I did it a lot with sound. I did a lot of sound as my my quote-unquote control my control point. You know, like that is kind of the sense I focus on the most, because I feel like it's because my ability in writing music is probably where I wanted to focus on, and music's probably the easiest way to control the mood in anything. So it worked out the best for me to do so. And I think music's also the easiest way to control how a game flows. And music can also include, well, like also I should say the soundscape of a game, because the way that the game does, like the way that you control it is with sound, is that you have also like sound effects and, you know, ambience.
The required number of coins to activate the Bridge of Judgment is 100,000
Yes,
coins.
I have all of the coins I need. Thank you.
We got that.
I'm gonna drink some
Now
water
let us
really quick.
through.
It seems you worked hard to gather that many coins. I never expected you would make it this far.
Thank you, Sai, for stealing my money, probably.
Vigorous efforts. However, you will never proceed to the manager's floor ahead. From this moment forward, the number of coins for the bridge will increase to 1 million coins.
Are you serious?
What?
So we need another.
What? That's not fair. You can't give us an impossible task like that.
Oh, you finally understand? That is the point. Your task will forever be impossible.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll figure something out.
Hence, I will emerge victorious.
We had only just barely gotten 100,000.
I mean, that fight wasn't too hard. We can do it again.
She said she would let us through if we had 1 million coins, yes? In that case, there won't be a problem.
You know how to win that many?
Not exactly. I already have the requisite coins.
Oh, Akechi stole them all. $1 million. Dun dun da da da.
Do you remember what we were told at the very beginning? Essentially, we could borrow as many coins from the casino as we already held on our card.
Well, yes, but...
For example, had we borrowed the max when we had 10,000 coins, we would have ended up with 20,000. And had we then bet on Joker at the Coliseum as a guest, our total would have grown to 460,000.
Yes, but you're speaking purely in
What is he talking about?
That's not what actually happened.
Correct. On Joker's card. However, that is not the only
That's
card
why
in
he stole the other
conversation.
card. He was gathering coins the entire time. That's amazing.
You have another card?
That's the Taro Tanaka card I told you to get rid of.
Exactly. Instead of disposing of it, I secretly used it to gather coins and outsmart this system.
Akechi, did you just... Wow, you know, I just took in the metaphorical ramifications of what you're saying. I just realized what you just said, and now I know you're a bad guy. I know now you're white knighting. And do you know why I know that? You're doing the same thing in the real world. Instead of throwing away the things you're given, you're using them secretly for your advantage. Yeah, why is my mouth not moving? Come on. Come on, bottle.
460,000 coins! That means we would have over 500,000 if we add all of our coins together!
So what? That's still clearly not close to the required total.
Actually, once my count reached 460,000, I borrowed the maximum amount a second time.
Yeah.
After paying back the original 10,000, I was left with 910,000.
How did you even do that?
Adding Joker's total to that brings us to 1,010,000.
And 750.
coins.
Don't forget that.
We can surely cross the bridge now.
Wait, if we borrow all them coins...
Is there a problem? The manager's room lies ahead. We won't need to worry about coins after this. Or did you honestly intend on paying back such a large sum?
I'm really fascinated by what this means, but
Crow. It's actually a little frightening how sharp
yeah,
you
this
are.
is why I don't trust him.
I'll take that as a compliment. I'm glad I was able to contribute to our Phantom Thieves' efforts.
Hour.
Now,
Just hour.
and let the bridge down before
Don't-
she decides
I don't
to
like
change
that.
the rules once again.
I do not appreciate the way this man speaks like this, but we're gonna take it. Alright, cool. I'm activating the bridge. I wonder what it would look like if you had 1,000,000 coins. Wow. Oh, that is a sleek bridge, though. I'm going right up there. I want to see what's up. I'm glad to help out my pals, says the cop. Yeah, the cop to the thief. Yes, thank you for helping out. Freaking dork. Oh, yeah, there it is.
It looks like this is her base of operations. Perhaps her treasure will appear on that pedestal. A lot has happened, but we managed to get up here.
Okay, now I have a
This
question.
manager's days are numbered.
How uncouth of you to simply barge in here. Elegance is necessary for victory.
Thank you, Sai, for your opinion. I shall now proceed to ignore it.
I entertained you with all of my games, but it appears you are still far from satisfied. Very well. I've made preparations especially for that possibility. This will be a game of life and death from now on. No matter who I face, I shall not lose.
Sis.
She's not happy with her sister being this
Our
crazy.
infiltration route is secure. We need to head back out and send the calling card.
Okay, but I have a question.
And once the calling card is sent, Sai-san's treasure will appear, correct?
Yeah. Once the target is cognizant of the danger.
Okay, real talk though, if I do this, do I have to, is that like it?
I wonder, what will the treasure look like?
That depends on the person.
I'm very curious.
For Kamoshida, it was a medal. Madarame's was a painting, and Kanashiro's was fake money.
Father's was a plastic model.
In other words, the treasure is what marked the beginning of the palace ruler's aspirations.
It could also be what caused their desires to swell.
Thinking about it won't.
Alright, so I just have a thought. So
Let's head
this
back and
heist
prepare the calling
ending,
card.
this particular palace ending is what leads to the beginning of the game, correct? Like the situation we're talking about at the point, right? So if I go forward with this, I don't think I could do anything else. So I have to be very careful about when I go forward. Curious about the treasure. Speaking of that, it actually looks like there's a shape formed in the haziness. If I had to guess, it's Sis Treasure's the police notebook. Your father was. She probably thinks Dad died because the police were using him. Why she believes justice is meaningless and there's no point living a subservient life. Dad's death is even the reason she aspired to become a prosecutor and grew so obsessed with winning. He really loved him. Sai-san's heart must be exhausted from living in such a fiercely competitive world. Honest beliefs alone are not enough to get you through. Even I understand that pain. But that is exactly why we need to change your heart. Now we've ascertained the location of the treasure for that goal. We're going to return to the entrance. I'm going to explore for a moment. Specifically, I want to make sure if there's a safe room in here. Where's the safe room? Door. I already know we're gonna have to go up there after this, so I'm gonna have to look at that. Wow. Okay. You stretch a little bit. Oh, jeez. Oh boy. So we're going to probably have to do any confidant stuff I need before we go in. Where's the will seed? Wait a minute. Where's the will seed? I just realized we missed the third will seed. This song is such a banger. It is really good. I just realized we're missing the third will seed. Where the heck is it? Oh god, where the heck is it? Crap. Oh no. Where do I go for that? In the maze? It's in the maze? Okay, hang on. Wrong one. Alright, well I have to go back then because I need to go get that. Hang on. Okay, thankfully that's not too big an area to check maybe? Let's go find out. I'm gonna go look. Hang on. Oh, and it's mapped out now. Okay, cool. Where is it? Where is it? You wouldn't happen to know where it is in the maze, do you? I'm good. I'll find it, bud. Thank you for letting me know, though. I actually legitimately was not. I didn't even see it the whole time. I thought it was down. I thought it was down in that area I didn't get to earlier. All right, we're just gonna have to go quick. I do want to get these before we continue, because I would like to have the will seeds done beforehand. That would be nice to have done. And also the additional grinding would be nice.
So easy, I'm yawning.
The additional grinding would also be cash money, as they say. Hello.
Show me your true form.
Oh boy. There's a lot of there's a lot of stuff in this game that I feel like my brain just goes, okay, yes, you need to figure this out right now. I'm gonna do one of these. You're not good against you're fine against ice.
Chances to make it confused.
Hit him with the ice. God, I love the animations of this game. So good.
Let's go.
This'll work. Oh boy, we're gonna be doing a little bit of grinding, so that's okay. One of the things I actually, this is actually a bit I've been working on. I've been optimizing it every time I test the game, is the animations for battle. Good battle animations are very weird to, if you're trying to conceptualize what makes a good one. I know that Masahiro Sakurai did a video about battle animations, and specifically what makes good animations is like having impact. And I think one of the things that makes some animations stick out more is when they have like the 3 or 4 beat structure, right? So it should be like, I think I can actually show it in this example. Oh god, it moves. What, the clock? Or me? I can move now. Yeah, no, Drifter, I actually can. I have movement now. I have schmovement. If the schmovement perturbs you, there is a redeem now. So you may swap me back and forth at your leisure. It is the means that I have now. Oh, Drifter, right. I don't think you got to see this yet. I can do this. Hang on. I'll show it really quick just so I can show you what I mean. Hello. Yes. I now have the means to swap freely. Thankfully, my computer can handle it. I might get some additional RAM just so I can guarantee that my computer won't have issues with this. But I will have to see about that. I see your avatar developing. It's slowly becoming greater and greater. At some point, I'm saving up any and all finances that come from Twitch actually go towards Twitch stuff, right? So at some point, I'd like to actually get some maybe like a live 2D model And you know, like some upgrades to this one. I'm trying to iterate on this one. It's a little hard to iterate on this one only because I'm not sure what to change yet to make it look better. Some of it also comes down to I just need to figure out how to make it track better. But it is a little bit harder than just throwing things on. Where am I going? Where do I go now? But my foxes still hold a special place in my heart, so I don't want to get rid of them right away. And I'm probably not going to get rid of them. I'm probably just going to find ways to upgrade them. Just make more graphically... increase the graphical fidelity of foxes. just find ways to make them even higher quality. Though I personally like the jank. I prefer the jank of my own. Okay, you don't redeem. You don't redeem. You don't repel any wind, so that's good. Land a hit. And we can pop out. There we go. Doing pretty good, though. How are you doing today, Drifter? I am capable of the movement. I did have to fix something. I kind of want to show it again. I can... Tip for your 2D model possible. Ask for a nude base because it means you'll be able to make more outfits in the future if you wish. Yes, that I actually learned. I did pick that. I did pick up that that trick. I guess fun fact about that. I actually have technically the ability to make a nude base for this model. I can actually make a nude base for this model in Vroid Studio. So I also can send it like, hey, here's the 3D model too. Check this out. I have references.
Okay.
But I know that that's gonna cost a officer to nude. But I do know that will take it will take some finance to acquire said thing. So I am quietly saving money away. It's mostly Twitch finances that will be going into that. If you know, knock on wood, if I make enough for, fingers crossed. If I make anything, if Red Genie pulls, well, then I might use some of that for the model too. But I'm not like so worried about it that I'm gonna like go splurging, because to me it's like, oh, I'd rather make it myself anyway. But that's also a personal preference. So, put up a goal on the stream. I probably will once we hit 300 followers, because I think once we hit 300, then I can start putting sub goals. I know it's not required, right? I know that's not required, but I actually have held the rule on myself that I'm not allowed to put sub goals down until I hit 300 followers. It's just like a personal thing. I think it would be like, well, it feels kind of weird to ask for subs and do all that stuff when it's just like, oh yeah, I don't think I'm like at that. I don't think I'm at that stage yet, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Why can't I go this way? How does this work? But I will probably start doing that once we hit 300 followers. But I am not going to because I don't know. I feel like it's just because I don't like being weird about money. I don't know what it is. I think it's just a personal thing. I think I'm just weird. So the door is this way. Can I open this door? Yeah. Pretty cool. But I figured it's like it's nice to do it that way. I think it's also just my old-fashioned values getting in the way again. Or not really in the way, but like they do cause conflict when I think of doing certain things. Because part of me is like, oh yeah, I should be, you know, keeping my sense of business in that sense. Like I'd prefer to do things slow and steady and just, you know, work as I can. I was wrong. Have I been looking around the Mara Rakarm? Don't need that sort of superhero looking nerd.
All right.
The last will seat is back in the lobby in a grapple location. Which lobby? I probably should ask which lobby. I don't know which lobby we're looking at here, but I'll have to... Let's see. I guess I should ask which lobby. But, you know what, though, Future Savior? The grinding was worth it, so I'm not gonna take that as a bad thing. Ah, well, there's a safe room here, so that's fine. Thankfully, this safe room lets us go back.
Okay.
Question, which lobby? Maybe it's this one. The area before the maze.
This is.
Let's go back in really quick. Into the jam. Grapple area.
Focus.
Oh! I'm also gonna break that. Okay, up we go. Whew!
I can feel it.
This is pretty cool. I don't know what we're doing up here, but we're gonna look around. Future Savior, while I have your ear for a moment, can you answer a question for me?
Oh. Joker.
If you're able, I have a question. Do I need to do everything I want to do confidant-wise before I do this palace? Before I finish it, rather? I'm only asking.
I'll be taking this.
I'm only asking because yes. Okay, got it. So I need to handle Akechi's nonsense before I go forward. Got it. That's what I figured. That is kind of what I figured, given the nature of this palace. But I didn't want to rush forward without thinking if this is the case. Oh.
Let's do this.
I remember this one's also in Shin Megami Tensei. I forget what she is again, but she's pretty dope.
You're mine.
Hit him. I think it's a she or he. I forget.
Listen, Joker's
Uh-oh.
on the ground. Can anyone do one of those real intense?
Oh, it boosted everything. Okay, well that's good.
You're down now. Watch out.
Alright, I could heal anyway, so it's fine, but it will force you not to be able to send the calling card right away anyway. That makes sense, given that it's a static point in time. But I am surprised that they wouldn't allow me to do so. Dealing with a lot since we last spoke. Frequent migraines, dental issues, dying plants, lack of time. Oh, I'm still playing Breath of the Wild. It's pretty fun. Oh, geez, man. Holy crap. That sounds like a lot for one person to deal with, though. Holy crap. I hope that the first two are not related in some way, because that would be, frankly, just perturbing.
Okay, time for a comeback. If I knew their affinity.
Persona.
Just look for their weakness.
But also, geez, man, that's a lot to handle at one time. And I imagine that the first two are making the last two exacerbated due to the nature of it.
I'm not done.
That is unfortunate. I do apologize. I do hope that things get better for you soon. But I hope that video games do give you the escape that life does not seem wanting to hand you. But you know what? I probably should use. I have a thing that lets me remove their stats, don't I? Stat buffs.
This one.
There we go. Jeez, man. Yeah, no, I hope things get better for you, Drifter. It's just like, life sometimes hits us in ways that we aren't ready for, and it can be very difficult to pick ourselves back up.
Hail Rider. There.
But I definitely understand. Oh, gotta stretch. What? I just realized that Mona only got that critical after we just saw. Only gets the crit after On gets blown up. I see. I see how it is.
I lend it.
Let's go. Panther's fired up. Showtime. Here's the bullets. Excellent.
And we won. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we took that one. 32k. Amazing job. Dairahan? Fully restores 1, 2. Oh, you know what? That would be a good one to have just in case. And we've always had the healing spell, so. All right. And now we have all 3 will seeds, which means we have everything. And Alan died so he obtained simp energy to the max. I see. I have an open bite, which means my teeth don't touch, aside from the back two most molars. Went to the dentist to fix it, and they said the only way I could get is a combination of teeth extraction, braces, as well as jaw surgery. Because they'll break part of my jaw, remove a section, and bind it with titanium. Something for the future, but every consultation uses a day from my annual leave from work, and I don't have many left. Ah, jeez. I don't, man, it sucks. And it sucks because it's not like, oh, it's medical leave, it's fine. But it's like, no, it's like you.
The last will seed. Sorry, sis, but I'm taking it.
That sucks, man. And it's like, well, and it's like, it's worse because it's like, okay, you only have so many days you can do it before you have to like start like, because it's like all that time off. It's like, that sucks. And I hope that things work out for you though, man. That's always gonna be wrong.
Let's do it.
Also, just man, that many procedures is gonna be just rough on the body as well as the mind.
Hey, Joker.
Probably fuse while I'm. Hi. Thank you, Justine. I am going inside. I had planned to use my leads for my driving license classes, but I don't know if I can do them. Oh. Yeah, because you're going to be kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, huh?
The inmate need to wish to perform an exit. Now choose. Can you gather them up? Let us begin the search. I see. A strong persona indeed.
On a bit of a side note, I guess it's weird. Pain. A lot of pain. I do wish the best for you, Drifter. That is rough. I guess on a weird tangent, this bird.
Looks pretty tough.
This bird right here, Yatagarasu. I have weird space with this because Yatagarasu is also, they use this same yokai as the basis of the design for one of the longest banned cards in Yu-Gi-Oh's history. Just as a fun fact, Yatagarasu in the Yu-Gi-Oh game, if it deals battle damage to a player, they skip their next draw phase. Which, if you're able to Yata lock somebody, you can stop them from ever playing the game. It's pure agony. Needless to say, I am grabbing this bird. Bird seems impressive. Increases effect period of support skills cast on allies by 1. That would be fantastic, actually. Arakukaja. One-shot kill would be funny. Which way? It's higher magic, so I should probably grab...
It will receive a great deal of power.
Alright, let's do it.
Rebirth.
Yeah, no, but I know the pain of those things though. It can be rough to make the hard choices. Alright, so now we have the bird. Behold the bird. He's also level 61 because of all of our nonsense. Greatly decreases accuracy of all foes' attacks except Almighty when surrounded. That sounds really good, but I don't know when I'd use it, so... Shiva. Man, I want Shiva so bad.
Power only leads to destruction.
I really want Shiva so bad. Look how strong Shiva is. Oh, look at how powerful that is. That is 55 strength. That is amazing. Oh, there's Kaha.
Excessive power only leads to destruction.
Hanuman, Black Rider.
Excessive power only leads to destruction.
That's some good stuff. See, I'm level 57, so I can get Ganesha and Narcissus.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
I'm not gonna lie, Titania is very powerful as a healer. Also, just because I remember that she had some other stuff that was going on that was pretty... Parvati.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Why does Parvati look like Trish from Golden Wind? Very odd. Beautiful Hindu goddess of love and one of Shiva's wives. Always by his side, she played a role in opening his third eye. You can turn into Durga or Kali when angered. Yes, because that is part of it. That she actually changes her aspect.
You okay with this?
What in the goddamn is that?
You okay with this?
Well, it's just big. Persona of another story. Due to a curse on his mother, Pasiphae, He was born a bull-headed monster. Locked away in the labyrinth is the Minotaur. He wielded a double-sided axe. Whoa. What? Horn. This dude, I can only make him though with Yatagarasu, and I want to keep him. Tsukiyomi Picaro.
Not terrible.
Whoa.
But not impressive.
Dude looks insane. He looks like a freaking Warhammer character. The man's just a Doom enemy. Sona turned Picaro after becoming the Trickster's Mask. An important god born from the Japanese god Izanagi, governs over the moon and the night. There are many theories behind this mysterious god. And I have 10 rank moon, so that would be pretty powerful. Rangda and Yatagarasu. This one's moon,
okay with this?
so this would also be just as powerful. So I'd be trading some of my magic for higher strength, but he's also pretty... Well, actually, we'll think. Now, there's so many good options to go into right now.
Okay with this?
Oh yeah, I forgot. What are you again? A Norse giantess called the Snowshoe Goddess and the embodiment of winter. According to legend, all the gods will return to her at the end of Ragnarok. We have many good options, but
Fusion.
I do want to try and get rid of some of my less important fusion material. Oh, Baphomet's level 58. Oh, we could just go for that.
Excessive power only leads to destruction.
Go ahead, a demon worshipped in Black Sabbaths. His name can be used as a catch-all term for demons in general. He would become an object of worship for witches. Yeah, Baphomet is pretty solid. I remember his magic power is pretty solid. I might end up using him. He's pretty good. Advanced fusion.
Gather them.
Can we get any new ones? He's a Nagi, no Okami Picaro. Suki, Black Frost. We need King Frost. Where do I get King? I want the King. I want to know where the King is.
You change your mind?
I should probably register some...
You want to register it?
Let's register everything.
Are you sure?
Alright, cool. That was what I wanted, so we're done here.
What?
Alright, cool.
No slacking off.
Alright, thank you, Igor. I'll see you later. Alright, now then. We are done here, so now we can dip.
What do you want to do?
Cleared our route, so we're gonna leave. Okay. We did pretty good. What are we at? 2 hours? Oh yeah, we're halfway through stream and we've gotten a lot done. Need some water though. Hang on.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So I need to... So number one thing is getting Akechi's rank as high as it possibly can go.
Okay.
So we're gonna need to figure that out. If I made it, all that remains is to actually send the calling card. Looks like we'll manage to get it out before the investigation starts going down too. We still don't know anything about the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns though. Wonder if we'll learn anything from Nijima-san's shadow. I doubt she has ascertained any relevant clues. I agree, that is why she has the warrant out on the Phantom Thieves after all. Furthermore, the public believes arresting us will solve the case. The public prosecutors won't stop it now, they have the weight of the general public on their shoulders. If only we knew who the true culprit was, we wouldn't have to fight Nijima-san's shadow. Who could it be? Do you think it's someone we know? True, but there would be no end to the mistrust if we began doubting our peers. Either way, we only have one opportunity to turn the tables. Final calling card shall be my magnum opus. Please let us know when you're ready. Okay. Am I able to go out right now? No, that's right. I do want to see some of the other, like, crazier personas, but we might have some time before then. I'm going to clean up because there's nothing else I can do. What? Oh, I guess I'm just going to bed then. Can I make keys? Morgana, can I please make lockpicks? Lockpicks.
Okay.
I'm gonna make... Oh, I'm one off from the permapick. Man. Oh, that would be upset. That's upsetting. Treasure trip. Increases the chances of encountering treasure demons in palaces. Yeah, I'll make more. Why not? This is fun.
Yeah.
I forgot Yusuke specifically made each calling card. Yeah, I kind of do sometimes too, where it's like, yeah, I'm going to... I kind of keep forgetting that he's now making the calling cards, but it's good. I do appreciate that he does so.
Yeah.
He is the artist after all. It's pretty good. Alrighty.
Nice.
Oh boy. Alrighty.
Well then.
Doing pretty good. We just need to see to some stuff beforehand. All right, so number one thing, we need to get Akechi done. Akechi needs to be done. Why don't we read something while we're there? Let's do... I'm gonna do the... I'm gonna read to learn pro darts. I might as well. All right, I'm gonna check something really quick. The posture that feels most stable to you.
Nice.
I'm gonna find...
Oh.
Okay, I grabbed up... now that my phone is free, because chat is on my computer now, I was able to... You know, I use third eye when playing darts. This increases your focus when preparing to throw a dart, so it's easier to hit where you aim. Alright, so we did read. Okay, so I grabbed up the list of items that we can give Akechi. So I'm gonna go buy some stuff for him.
Good morning.
I was working late yesterday, so I'm tired today. Trust you haven't forgotten about the deadline. I'm gonna give it everything I have for your sakes as well. Also, once the Phantom Thieves finish this final job, I don't think I'll be seeing you privately like this anymore. What do you mean? I mean, it's just how it sounds. Once you've disbanded, everyone's going to be busy tracking down the culprit behind the breakdowns. Until that happens, though, let's continue to work together. And then I'll be going. Akechi, that sounds kind of like... Why would we not be able to talk? Like, we can't go to the jazz club? We can't be friends? Rude. Been a teacher for 20 years now, but this has been the craziest year of my career. There were those incidents in April, then the Phantom Thieves and the principal. You young folks might say the situation is indeed quite whack. Wondering why I use such hip terminology. Now then. Oh boy, he's using a terminology joke. The word whack was originally part of a code used by ancient thieves. Can you tell me what the meaning of the word whack in Thieves' Camp? Wait, Thieves' Camp's real? We can't be pen pals, Akechi? Yeah, seriously. Alright, on a side note, what do you mean Thieves' Camp is real? I thought that was just a D&D thing. You're telling me it's real? What? Also, why... Hang on. I need to pop up my phone. Now this one I don't know. I am very confusion. God bless. Answers. I was about to say it's real? Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. It's like Thieves' Camp is real. You're serious? That's crazy. I thought it was just like, oh, it's just code words in D&D. Oh, yes, that makes sense. You're telling me Thieves' Camp is a thing that people do. Like, that's just real? Scroll. 1017, Booba, no. Slave labor, no. Robots, no. Can you tell me? Okay, a share of stolen goods. Okay. What? What do you mean it's real?
Not bad.
Not bad. Thank you, my good man. I appreciate your candor. Correct. You know a lot about this, don't you? I dare say you must be pretty whack yourself. I'm joking, of course. Still, you must be quite diligent in your studies. Thieves of olden days might have worked in groups, but at the end of the day, they all expected to get their cut. You wanted your part of a haul of riches your group stole. You would demand your whack, you see. Oh, intriguing. That's fascinating. So you're telling me that Thieves' Camp is a real thing and it can be learned. I need to learn this. Just so I can mess with people. That sounds fun.
Nice.
I need to mess with people with this. Let's see. We're getting close on the knowledge. I hope that's... If today's users are freely using Thieves' Camp to each other in broad daylight, then truly, we live in whack times and... You've got to be kidding me with that. We live in whack times indeed. Thieves' Camp. Alright, I'm gonna pop this open really quick. Oh! Thieves, Argo, Rogues' Camp, or Peddler's French is a cant cryptolect or argot, which was formerly used by thieves, beggars, and hustlers of various kinds in Great Britain, to a lesser extent in other English-speaking countries. It is now mostly obsolete and used in literature and fantasy role-playing, though individual terms continue to be used in the criminal subcultures of Britain and the U.S. It was around since 1530. Ken equals house. Bob Ken, a house that can be easily robbed. Boozing Ken, alehouse. Frog is meat. Bite is to cheat or cozen. Fence, a person who steals. A bung, a purse. Interesting. That's fascinating. I didn't know that. Well, that's very cool. We learn something new every day. Listen to a lot of teenagers, but I don't think I've ever heard them say that. Still, he's trying so hard, I'd be ashamed to correct him. Hey, man. Do you have any idea how hard it is to keep up with the slang? I mean, I had to learn what bussin' means, unironically. I was like, what does that even mean? What do you mean things? What do you mean it is bussin'? What do you mean? Also, Taco Bell ruined that term for me because they really messed it up. Okay, nothing. They used it too much in their advertising. I didn't like it. Luxra aroma set. I think that's in the Underground Mall. That's where I bought it. I have to go look. I need to go buy some stuff so I can give it to Akechi. Let's see. Oh, I know where that is. Aroma set. Perfume for later, and crimson. So thank you. But we have some stuff to look up. We have some stuff to get now. I don't need that. Flowers, don't need those, don't need those. Did he just say I want to be killed by the Phantom Thieves? Or did he say that I don't want to? Let's go to the Airsoft shop really quick. We have some stuff that needs to get done. Along with seeing Dad. Pretty curious about the RI pistol coming out at the end of the year. Something today, I need a shop.
Yo.
Sell. What do we got?
All right.
93k worth of treasure. That's pretty good, actually. We have. Do you have any weapons that are better?
Good.
Not really.
All right. Which one?
Guy oppressor. Never mind.
That's what you're choosing. How's that?
All right. We should probably get new weapons while we can.
Don't break it, okay?
I guess we're able to sell things back
All right,
too.
Which one? That's what
Telescopic whip with increased power. Oh, so the Great Whip Sword. Oh, so it's basically the sword from Soul Calibur. It's Ivy's thing.
Interested in whip? Sounds good. You better not use it.
Pretty good, actually.
All right, which one?
Demon Fist.
Take your time.
Pretty good.
Sounds good.
Oh wait.
All right, which one? How's that?
I usually say that Chinese is one of the hardest languages to learn, but English is pretty up there since we have words that keep changing in meanings because of meme culture.
That packs quite a punch. Sounds good.
Well, and also part of the problem is that English also has a lot of well, I think the term, it's not portmanteau, but basically we also use terms from other languages in English. Like we use it as part of English, right? Which I think makes it even harder to understand. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I just realized
All right, which one?
that if I upgrade this one, it'd catch up. So English is the hardest to learn due to multiple terminologies. Yeah, and you have to understand also how a word can be interpreted. It's not just about learning the word, but also learning what the word can mean and understanding it in the various contexts that it can exist in. Like, I think one of the ones, I think one of the ones that's one of the hardest to grapple is, it's like, there's certain terms that the human language has developed now, like English language rather, like, and language in general, the problem is that each language is developing, like, they're all developing all the time, right?
Welcome.
So when you're listening to words in different regions, even though it's English, can mean something different, right? Like, if you say pop, like pop versus soda, right? I think that's that's like an easy one to point at. Because that one's just like hard as heck to figure out, you know what I mean? Because if you're looking at pop, it's like, if you say pop in some places, they're thinking you're talking about like your pop, your father. Some say it's soda, some say it's your father, some say it's your grandfather. It's like, okay, yeah, this word means too many things at the same time. Can I find Akechi anywhere? Akihabara. I'm gonna go over to Electric Town really quick and buy. I know there's something else I can buy. It's like as if there's different English dialects, but we don't ever segregate it. Yes. Which is actually pretty specifically why it's very hard to figure it out. What about vacuum clean? And like one of the things that.
What would you like?
One of the things that actually makes it even harder is that English, you can hear multiple dialects in the same place. Because I also have heard, it's probably the weirdest one. When I was in public school, I remember coming to grips with the fact that every single, like, basically every single, like, every area, every, like, group of the city had different dialects in that sense. Will cause time to pass but improve your charm. If you visit the maid cafe, you'll receive a stamp card. Collect stamps to obtain rewards. Note you receive more stamps on Saturdays. I'll pass for now. I'll come back to the maid cafe. I'm not sure if I want to go in there yet. Oh, there's video games. I wanted video games. I want to see what we can get. You prize postcard. Did you beat Legend of Gamble Goemon? Those graphics. They express the ambience of hell so vividly somehow. And the sound of music really ramp the suspense and tension when you play. Milestone in gambling games masterpiece. I have some prizes left from back then, so I can exchange them for that postcard. With the Gambler badge and Starfornius. Players went nuts trying to figure out the secrets of game mechanics that outscore each other. It's a genre-defining masterpiece. Love this guy. Sorry, I got pumped without realizing. Were there any games you want to check out? Yeah, I'm gonna buy more. Punch, ouch. Buy that. Could make you kinder. Guts would also be nice. And knowledge. Featherman Seeker. Well, I remember in school, that was the thing I remember learning a lot was, okay, yeah, if you're in one place in school, in public school, I saw multiple versions of English at the same time. And it's like, oh, that's just crazy. It's also very bizarre when you listen to it in action. You know what I mean? Because you're sitting there listening to it, and if I heard somebody talking about how, you know, if somebody says, like, you know, certain terms, it's like, okay, yeah, what do you mean? You know? And sit there and be like, all right, what do you mean? And even normal English doesn't have unnormal. Hold on.
Yes.
That's something to do with your plan. Ready?
Hey. Yes.
Oh, I see. So I have to... Oh, jeez, this is gonna be a... I can't work on anybody's... I can't work on anybody right now. They just want to send the calling card, so I have to wait to talk to Akechi at some point. You know what I could do, actually, is I could probably... Not thinking about it. Actually, I'm gonna go to Yongan Jaya, and I'm gonna go to the batting cages. Actually, wait, no, why the batting cages? Blech. Actually, you know what's sad? I probably should go to that maid cafe, huh? Yeah, I am not summoning everybody right now. That is too much. Oh, you know what? I could go to the laundromat. I could go do that right now. I could do the laundromat. Where am I going? Boy, work with me here. Brain, work with me here. But, man, this is gonna be awkward.
Okay.
But yeah, the English language is... I think the reason, though, why it's become... The reason why English has become kind of the go-to language for so many is because of the fact that learning to learn English... There are no rules. Yeah, you're right. I think the reason why English, though... Part of the reason why it's so weird, and part of the reason why it's... And also why it's used everywhere, is because of the fact that despite its difficulty, it also has a lot of rules that are shared among many languages, so it makes it easier to part and parcel the language into different pieces. Like being able to take English into Spanish, into French, into other languages. English is able to be learned alongside other languages as long as you're willing to pay attention to it. I also think it's just bizarre, though.
Let's head back.
But I learned English early on, so it made it easy to figure it out. But a lot of it comes from other languages, so.
Ah, you're back.
Hi, Dad.
Inmate.
You haven't forgot your special assignment? Alright, I have to go take the twins out for a date, I guess.
Hey.
Carrying that broken laptop around. Yes. Who else is talking to me? God dang it, Akechi! I need to go talk to the freaking twins, and okay, well, you're actually... You have time today? I was thinking we could play another game of billiards. Losing doesn't sit well with either of us, am I right? Yes. Let's go see him. Thanks. I'll be waiting in Kichijoji. Alright, we have to talk to him, though. He's our go-to man.
Hey.
Billiards is such a fascinating game, don't you think? You can't simply strike the ball you're aiming for. You have to be indirect but precise to land it in the pocket. Why it's so fun. Precisely. The most interesting part is that it has so many parallels to a theoretical perfect crime. You eliminate your target without ever directly connecting yourself to it. I don't suppose that rings any bells. Right. Even the cases of criminals' hearts being changed, too. Everything happening around us, every little inconsequential event, may simply be one ball striking another. Oh boy, Akechi's getting philosophical on us. I love it. There's no guarantee that the ball can be precisely controlled. Despite the player's best intentions, the ball may strike any unrelated obstacles in its path. Even then, do you still intend to play this game? Impressive, you win. That was quite a heated match. Shall we cool off in the evening breeze for a moment? How did I win that? Catchy discussing this in public setting is so funny. It is very true. Oh, Drifter said it's most and foremost a context-based language because of sentences that like this. Lead rhymes with red, but lead doesn't rhyme with, but yeah, with red. Yeah, lead and read, lead and red, and you can technically account it in different ways. I'm quite skilled. See, so we share that perspective, do we? Truly are fascinating. Remember when I said that before, that you and I are similar? Both victims of unjust adults, and now we have the will and power to rise up against them. Yeah, I'm doing so as a detective, and you're acting as a phantom thief. Chances couldn't be more different. For now, yes. And even that united front will soon end. And after that, everything will turn to the way it was, no? Why not join me instead? All you have to do is abandon the teammates you have now.
How about this?
I don't know what do I tell him? What the heck? That's a very serious question to ask, my man. I'll think about it. I'm not doing that. You're my rival. I like that I can just go, I do not know what to tell him. What do I tell you? What do you want to hear, Akechi? Rival? Yeah, it's probably the best one. Truly are intriguing. I agree. I think a relationship of equal suits is better than being co-conspirators anyway, no matter what else may change. In any case, what you said just carries great weight. Remember what you decided and don't run from it, alright? That said, as long as you're working together, you'll have my strength. Rest assured, I'll do my part. You'll find me very useful indeed. Harrison recovery. And secure status ailments inflicted on party members.
Alright.
Ah, so Akechi has it now. I see. That reminds me, I did say that if you ever beat me using my right hand, I'll face you with all my ability. I'll keep that in mind.
Good night.
Alright, so I need to meet Akechi. I also don't know if it looks like, but stream is lagging. Is it? Oh dear, if it is, then I need to figure that out. Like a lot of video freezing? Is it? Well, I mean, I don't know. Is it just... I don't know. Is anybody else having this issue? Because if it is, then I need to look into it right away. Oh. Is it? I don't know. I haven't... On my end, it looks like everything's okay, but thought it was just me. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay, what? Is it like... Is it the game freezing a lot, or is it just the everything in general freezing a lot? Oh, dear. Let me check Task Manager. See if it's... A little of both? Okay. I'm gonna try something very quickly. Let me swap back for a moment. Let me see something. Everything but the audio freezing. Well, let me see something really quick. More like dropped packets. Okay, I'm gonna try something very quickly then. Alright, I might need to, for today, I'm gonna have to double check this, but has everything, is it smoothing out right now? Because if that's the case, I may need to lower the general quality of the stream going outward, because I probably have it running too high with the model on top of it. I haven't tested it. No, it's still the same. That doesn't. Well, no, that doesn't make any sense. It might just be my internet then. Maybe something's. Computer's running like crazy right now. Oh, that stuff's still. Well, that one I don't know, because... Freezing like every 4 to 5 seconds? I don't know then. Like, it's just the video, the audio is fine? Fortunately, I need to open my... Yeah, it's freezing. I don't know what the deal is with that. Yeah, it's weird. Oh dear. About to be okay, I am very uncertain what it's doing, so let me see if I can find... Maybe do a quick be right back and check OBS. Well, I'm not very sure what OBS might be doing. Maybe I just need to update OBS. Maybe it's just being like, you need to update right now. It might just be I need to update OBS and do that. Yeah, I might need to just update OBS and like cut for 5 minutes. That does mean the VOD will get uploaded twice, but I think it might have just been, it might just be something with the video. It didn't do this on Sunday though, did it? Unless it did and I didn't know that. Did anybody catch a similar thing happening on Sunday? Because if it is, if that's the case, then that would really suck, because that would mean that the model isn't working properly with my computer. I might need to buy more RAM before I can use the model again. I might need to go take it in at some point. Can you lower the bitrate? I can of course, but I don't know if I can during. Can I change it during output? Am I able to adjust this? I can adjust it during stream. Bitrate may be the problem. If you watch the VOD and it's there too, then it probably isn't a network issue. Well, I mean, that's the thing. My bitrate was fine on Sunday, and nobody said anything about the video cutting then. So I would guess it's a network issue then, because it wouldn't be doing the same thing if that was the case. Because the bitrate's been the same for a year, and I haven't touched it in like since. So I don't know if that's the issue. I'll lower it a little bit for now, but when this stream went great. Yeah, so I do wonder if it's So it might just be a temporary issue due to the network. I would have to guess it's a network issue, because I don't think it's part of the I don't know, because I don't think that it would be, you know what I could do really quick is double. I don't know. That's weird, because I think it might just be a network problem then, because if it's just an issue right now, then, and it wasn't happening earlier, right? Like, how long was it happening? Like, if you guys were sitting there watching it for like 30 minutes, like going like that, I'm like, that might be worrying. But if it's like, when did it start though? A while? Okay, thought it was just me. Well, that's what I'm wondering, is if it might just be like a Twitch side thing. If I had to guess, pretty much since I got here, that would have been, well, actually, that would have been about 40 minutes out. So that would be, I am very concerned though, because I'm not sure what that means then. All right, so for anybody watching since the beginning of stream, was it happening at the beginning though? Because if it wasn't happening at the beginning of stream, then it did actually develop into that problem, and it was not a matter of, I'm gonna check something. Oh, I think I found the problem. Hang on, gonna open Twitch up on my phone. Found the problem, I think. It's just a hunch, but I think I found the problem. Very good. This is I'm probably gonna go back to using my phone for chat for this reason. I can't check. There is one thing I can't check very well. Hi, Siuni, how's it going? I'm currently fixing some issues right now, but how are you doing? I think I found the concern. I think I found it. So you know how I normally can't check? I can't check, like, basically it's basically very hard for me to keep double checking when an entity is in the stream. Cool badge. The badge is very cool. I like that. No worries, sorry, I've been having some issues. Well, it's mostly just like, I think it's mostly just like stream right now is just lagging a little bit, but that's okay. I just realized I just found something. I think I found a bot in the chat that might have been causing issues. Has video started to come back at all? Neither of us can afford to lose because we fight in service to our principles. That's true. Because if it's the case that video is lagging, due to, if it was lagging due to something, on that respect, a bot in chat, yes, I found it. How would that affect it? Well, you see, I don't know, but it's still lagging. Well, then I have no idea. I have absolutely no clue what it's doing. I have no earthly idea, but you know what? I also have seen bots do weirder stuff, so I don't know. But I might need to. I don't know how to adjust thing. I do not know how to adjust it. Maybe it. Okay, you know, I do have one final idea to try. One moment. Let me try something very quickly to try and get it to stop lagging. Moment. Let me try something. Alright, let me get up. Alright, let me... Why did that unplug the thing? Well, that does fix it. Oh, why is it? Oh, that's why. Well, that's a little bit frustrating. Why did it do that? Hang on. That's not good. Oh dear. Okay, why did it do that? Okay, why did you do that? Eh? It has just decided to explode. What is it doing? Okay, I'm back. Why is it being so weird? Properties. Why are you being... There we go. Maybe you're coming back? Ah, jeez. Why is it being... Okay, yeah, I might need to be right back, because this is breaking. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, I might need to break this up really quick. Why is it being so bizarre? One night I have weird issues. The one time you decide to... Can't even read it because it was... One time you decide to use OBS. I mean, I use OBS the whole time, but I do legitimately wonder, though, if having chat open on OBS is causing weird issues. To put it in a lighter way. I have a question. Is the game still... Is it still saying 1 moment, please? Because if that's the case, then it's also it's breaking very hard. That's not good. Oh, dear. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh. Crap, dude. Alright, I'm gonna have to figure something out. And also, why is OBS broken? Why is OBS... Well, not OBS, but why is very specifically... Why did this break? All things, why did this break? Hang on, now I gotta fix this. Meh. Why are you breaking now? Of all times, why would you break now? Yep, still on one moment, please. I'm actually a little bit concerned that my capture card might have gone. I'm actually a little bit more concerned that that's the case more than anything. Because I've never had this issue with any of this before, so... It's still passing the US, it's still passing the game through it, though. Well, I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna find out. Lights are still going. We're gonna restart OBS. Yeah, the VOD will be cut. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go with it. So, if you guys will bear with me for a moment, I'll be right back.